I'm going in.
Are you
Can I
waiting
climb?
for
Hello.
Bug to do a stupid bit again?
Oh no, totally not.
How do I climb?
Yeah, I fucking.
Why aren't you roleplaying?
Oh,
Why aren't you roleplaying?
I wouldn't do.
Why aren't you...
I have a legitimate reason. I have to stay here for a little while.
Understood.
What controller do you have?
Thank you.
Good luck! I forgot the music!
Hello! Oh, were you asleep, Nicolai?
Oh, that's so good. This time I tried it on purpose. Oh.
How did it go? I heard you had some horrible nightmares last time. Was this any better this time around?
Admittedly, I did have nightmares.
Oh, no. Anything you wish to talk about?
I do not know.
No? I understand.
Bad
Sometimes
thoughts.
I have my own
It's
little...
just bad thoughts. I don't know if I
right,
want to
indeed.
impart that onto you, friend. You deserve good.
Oh, well, you know, a burden shared is a burden lightened, you know? If you wish to share, then I'm all ears, even though I might not look like I have them, but I am.
I appreciate. I had a dream about a river, and that there was someone on the other side. And I recognized the voice, but when I got closer to the river, I realized that the voice was familiar, but there was no face. It was hollow.
Huh. Oh. Oh my. Well, that's awful. Hello, Tobias.
Hello.
How are you two?
Oh, we're just getting our day started and whatnot.
Did you
I was working throughout the night.
sleep well?
Ah.
I plagued with
So was
visions.
you I saw now and then. Oh dear. Next time I'll be sure to walk with you instead.
It is alright.
Of
Just
course.
bad dreams.
What were you saying? Just bad dreams, hopefully. What were you saying, Tobias?
I was asking if you slept well, but apparently not.
Oh, well... right. I mean, in my case, I don't really sleep, and in Nicolai's case, I'm afraid the answer is no.
Yeah. I see.
Perhaps it is I have not actually spent time dreaming for so long that it is a problem now.
Indeed. Well, hopefully, there's, to be gained from today. Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh,
Is everything alright?
but it perhaps paused in the trickery of the fear.
I think so.
Oh. Oh dear. I think you might be right. Oh. Whoop. Huh. Well, that's unfortunate.
It is.
Hello.
Another one. Two. No face.
Two.
Oh,
And now there's one.
The
one
fairy
new
claims another.
faces.
One new. Don't mind that.
I saw
Welcome.
nothing, do not worry.
Good.
Excellent.
Come closer. Hello. Welcome. New arrival, I take it?
Yes.
Very well.
Yes.
Good. Right. Yes. Good. Well, oh, there's a lot to explain. Oh dear, and I'm terribly explaining. I tend to just drag on when I explain things, you know? Just keep talking.
So,
Nope. Get nowhere.
I
That's how it
suppose
is.
here,
See?
a couple questions. Do you remember how you arrived here? A stranger started a question.
To be honest, not exactly.
Well, you have a lot in common with a lot of people here,
Yes.
then, I suppose.
Yes.
And I
Last thing I
will
honestly
put
remember was
this
walking through the
question
woods with my
forward.
partner, and that's about it.
Really?
I'll put this question forward.
It's
Are you someone who likes the good news first or the bad news?
Ease me in with the good news, I suppose.
The good news is that a lot of people are in your kind of situation right now. The bad news is that situation is that you and many others here are in a town and we cannot necessarily go home.
there is no explicit way for any of us to leave. I mean, you can go into the forest, certainly, but going home and the likes, no.
If you can imagine, there are a lot of people that are contemplating this problem.
Indeed. Some have been here for a very long
Including
time.
others with
Others
family
are freshly arrived.
and children.
Indeed, indeed.
I am
Another thing
really
is,
hoping that's just a bad joke.
No, I'm sorry to say, but the faster you get used to these news, the better. There is no way to reach the outside world, if there even is one anymore. But, oh, that's very grim. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying that kind of thing. I'm sorry. Your loved ones are fine. I'm certain.
Forgive George, he can be a little bit bone dry at times.
Can you believe us? Can
If you have any questions that will help you when you come up, try to answer them.
Oh, right.
There is
should
also a
probably introduce
tavern
ourselves.
and several other places. Oh, I always
Right,
forget
in-
this. And
this year.
important part of this. Do you know what Faye?
Yes, I'm aware.
We are
Alright, well,
in a place surrounded with Faye. That is what I have to see. But people here know me as Nicolai. It is a pleasure to meet you.
indeed. And I'm George, as you probably heard my friend Tobias here say.
And you can call me Tobias.
Yes.
Well, pleasure meeting you, I suppose. You can refer to me as Heineke.
Hi, Nick. Right, of course. You know, these are certainly troublesome news. I am well aware, and I'm sorry to have to suddenly spring all this on you. It's not an easy thing to consider or think about. Perhaps some fresh air is in order. A walk around town, an introduction to other locals. I can assure you, we're all in the same boat here, and it has fostered our own little community of, like-minded individuals.
If you require any equipment repaired in future, I am a blacksmith. I work just
Simon.
here.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning. Are you still hungover? You're not hungover
Understood.
anymore, are you?
Thank you.
Feeling
Good
perfectly
luck,
fine.
Ryan.
Tobias. Yes.
So am I, for that matter. Despite this.
Apparently, there's a fucking meeting that's supposed to happen. Do you know who started it? Because there's
If you-
nothing about it.
I
That's
have to
what
get
I
used to that.
heard.
It's so weird.
There's no letter, no nothing. But apparently, to what John
Yeah,
says,
you
that
do
there's
mind?
going to be a fucking meeting.
My bad.
Don't swear
I'm
in
trying
front
to
of the new
figure out who
arrival,
it is,
please.
so I can
We know
beat
the
them
location
over
of meeting.
a head with a brick.
I would like to attend.
Are you sure they're not from the borough?
Oh, no,
I
the
don't
one
know
walking away
who's
in
starting
a
this
state
meeting,
of
and when I
despair.
do find out, I'm gonna beat them over a head with a brick.
Do we know where they intend to start
think it's
We're
meeting?
newcomers to let them figure out their stuff.
No, not at
Well,
all.
you know what,
On our own.
Alright, I will
Let's
start
hope that,
looking
They're
around.
stuck here, you know? Which probably wasn't the best thing to open up with.
There's a meeting. I talked
Yeah,
to 5
the
people.
best
and
thing
it's-
to open up with.
Kind of an oopsie.
I thought this was all a dream at first, but then I guess as I woke up and lo and
Okay,
behold, and I
okay, who is he?
smelled
I knew it wasn't a dream when I got thrown up with some bullshit and had the fear of death put into me. Dreams don't do that. If they do, you wake up. Hi.
That's true.
Hello.
Hello!
Good morning. Oh,
Oh, excuse me, I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
mighty nimble.
I'm gonna tell you now, George.
I love day.
Out with undead when I was
I
a
did
dog.
not fall asleep for so long.
Please don't come up on me.
I'm glad I'm here.
I'm very sorry.
Nice.
I'll venture to try and not to do that kind of thing with you again. I'm very sorry.
It's fine. I know you're good. I know you're fine. I don't really know where you are.
I saw 2 new faces at the docks. That's...
A lot of new faces lately.
It is always difficult to know how to break the news to them, so to speak.
Something I'm not particularly skilled with.
Yeah.
If you're looking for anything done and you can't find someone like me,
She's also a
They're both
Fey
quite talented.
vampire.
There's
a vampire.
And vampire.
Do you
just ouch people
like that? Yes, I'm an honest person. I'm an honest person, just like you fucking say. You have to be honest.
Let's
You can't lie for shit.
Sidetracked again.
Quest.
Yeah, you can't lie for shit. Cause you're a Fey.
You'll
What
find
do you mean
there's
by
a lot
quest?
here. There's a lot of
And
people.
that's
going on a
your own
quest.
damn fault.
SOS quest. Source quest.
Where? What?
We're going to the Fey Forest to find the orb of pure cold.
No,
It's very
I'm
dangerous.
not being
You should come.
hostile. I'm just being brutally honest.
I'll think
Plus,
about
he's
it.
very pissed off.
We have to
because
rob
I'm
it from
already
the
trapped to a
dragons.
meeting
Yeah.
Without notifying anyone, and I'm gonna beat
For what reason?
I'll consider it.
heads over with a brick.
Fucking scaredy prick's been getting away with
I
shit
was
for
going
too long.
to try and
Yeah?
do a meeting and everything, and I spoke to Erdhart about
I'm curious. What this is? An orb? And what do you need it for? Or is it just a...
Orb of maximum
eye for eye?
death. We're gonna blow up the forest.
That's not what you said earlier.
Yeah.
Just because I had some propositions for how we can handle the situation.
But maybe don't actually look.
I will also consider... I'm a bit worried for people's health.
That should be.
If they are going to try and get it.
Man, is
I
it a
don't know
beetle?
how to set these things
Ah,
up. You guys
if you don't help me, I shall perish.
know what the
Stop
Oh,
being Superman.
okay.
From its head like a long antenna that splits off into different
Well, you won't perish here, so I'll see you later. Tell me when you're going.
Oh.
Yeah. These are the people that you want to be.
Interesting.
That should be there.
Just a pest, if anything.
Granted, I've never done that before, nor have I ever paid attention to any of these letters. I just typically hear from where
The hell is that?
The hell is
that? That wasn't a bird. That was not a bird.
Not certain.
Big freaking lizard flying.
Well,
I mean, I'm exaggerating a little bit, but we literally.
He like flew from here over there.
It didn't look like a dragon, at least from what I saw.
so it was not like the one that we saw when we were resource gathering.
He was able to pick her up. We were in the fall.
No, it was much smaller. Hello.
Pissed off and turned into that red version of her.
None.
Are you new here?
Priestess.
And then
Oh, yeah, yes. I'm
normal and collapsed.
I'm just excited.
Boiling hot to the
Hi.
It is no problem.
Have you been given the introduction to the town?
I mean, she's still hot, but you can.
Introduction?
Yes.
No,
I don't believe so, no.
Considering nobody around here seems to know what's going on.
Alright, well, for starters,
They asked if I could use some water magic to cool her down.
if you look on your person, you should be able to find something akin to a sundial. Something like this. She holds out what looks like a pocket watch version of a sundial.
Oh. It seems I do.
Now, there are runes on that sundial that usually mark what your affinity is, though it is possible that you don't have an affinity.
Huh. Alright, I actually didn't know I had that.
Over here.
Now, where you're from, do you have what's known as Fae?
This is the tavern? Run by
Not from,
Sir Lawrence over here. Hello, Lawrence.
Heard of it. Never really known.
So many new faces.
Didn't have much of a life for me back where I was from.
Well, we are in a realm that is within the
Fey
Feywilds.
Oh.
The town of Sundial is
It says.
basically, for lack of a better
Does Michael
term,
have
a
Sheriff?
Two thorn print.
I believe he does.
Princess of Thorns. Two princesses. but she mentioned it was designed by
Standing
a
on top
human
of the
friend of
roof
hers.
of the building next door to the healer's
So
hut.
I use that to parlay when I talk to Shen.
It's very awkward flavored.
I haven't even been out there. When was this? Yesterday? Because I was up there yesterday, I think.
Speaking of keeping people safe, you were showing that person around, right?
Oh, yeah, I completely forgot. If you please come this way, we'll get those drinks for you, like we talked about.
Because it's
Not
dry.
the salt.
Hey, I got to
Always the salt.
interject before you run off, Mr. Skeleton.
Already.
Because Fidwick
excuse me.
as well. And
Yes?
I was told to come to you. That's why you running around so much. I got a letter to deliver to a
How often does like fresh fish come in?
Princess of
you can go down
Thorns.
and
Do
fish
you know
for
who
it.
that is?
Really?
Prince Amy.
Do you think that...
Oh, yes, the bee,
From what I'm told, if
You're not a plant.
No, I'm not.
if you go down the way, you go down to the beach.
I mean, that got some
magic.
planty vines and stuff that I can
Ryder
pull
has
off.
wind magic.
You're welcome for letting me pull that band-aid off for you. That
Yeah.
bandage off.
He's
Alright,
currently
so-
up at the Healers Guild.
Oh, so
Right this way.
probably.
No, I'm quite magically inclined myself.
Alright.
You are?
Yeah.
Small issue is that he doesn't know
Yeah.
how to
Because
use
it'd be
it.
funny. Given my circumstances of magic.
I can't help him in that.
Princess somewhere I'm from.
He's on his own.
I was
Have I
just
told
gonna
you?
say, I
As far as your,
Since
you
I
want to.
How you doing today?
No, there was tons of magic.
I've already talked.
The only thing is, mages when they will exit themselves.
But I
putting the
assume
cap on a,
because you're handling
high pressure water.
No,
They suck all the mana in, but then can't.
True.
Spew any
True.
of it.
Things like
I can't teach you. It's not that hard. It's not that difficult. It's just that you want to learn.
I always default to rope.
Yeah,
and
that's why I don't really magic.
A bit gloomy, a bit eccentric.
True enough.
Fair enough. You know.
let's find out.
Any luck with Michael?
Kinda mopey sometimes.
Michael has already tried using his fire magic on Aso.
But a good egg all around. No, hello, Lawrence. If
What's the matter?
you please, could we get something to drink for my new friend here?
But the problem is
Sure, if they answer any questions.
doesn't know how to use it.
Oh yes, Lawrence can
Anything?
set you up.
Anything up? Why are you looking at me like that?
Perhaps I did not sleep well. I thought I was seeing double.
What magic does that one use?
Here's some water
I
for you.
suppose you probably
Like we have to
didn't. Do we even need to sleep?
You know, being a
I did not.
wings.
I tried
This
it.
is Lawrence over at the tavern.
I think we may have to
Could I have your name for the records?
You can refer to me as Reineke. Reineke von Nebelmoor.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, yes. Well, I mean, in my experience, I don't really need to sleep. I just kind of meditate. Nicolai, on the other hand, I believe he fell asleep by accident.
Reineke.
I just wasn't sure about how it works.
I do
mean,
not
it's kind
need to
of
sleep.
kind of complicated.
Well, you do that.
If it's not too personal.
Exactly. See? Oh, hello.
You're doing before you arrived.
I was eavesdropping.
I was.
Wonderful. What did you
In
learn?
the woods with my husband.
Sleeping.
Titus, I don't want to walk away from you, but I got
Yeah, that's about right.
Sleeping.
But I think
Yes,
Tyron, why did you
pretty
ignore
cool.
us earlier?
Action that could have maybe triggered you.
What do you mean? Over on the bridge?
Do you have one?
sorry to make you
Nah, you're behind the stand.
particularly happy with him right
One
now.
of the what's his stand over there? Somewhere around there.
Yeah.
I don't know, it seemed like you didn't want to talk, so I didn't bother about it.
Looking around a
I
cliffside
haven't
because
spoken to you over there
looking
today.
for missing person.
What?
Well, you didn't really
Liar.
talk back, so yeah.
Lying, liar, lying,
I haven't even seen you till now.
Have you talked about the sundial yet?
lying,
No.
I wouldn't
Not,
find that
not lying.
Are you aware that you are stuck here?
Sure.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know how to really react and tell you that I don't understand that.
I know what it's like to be split from my mate. But the sundial does. two
Well, I don't
things.
know. Do you want
First
me
thing
to
it does
describe
is it
exactly what you were
does,
doing to see if you remember exactly what it
tell
was?
Precise time.
What? I mean, okay, sure. Why not?
So you
Are you
were
familiar with magic?
exactly like leaning against one of the markets.
Somewhat.
Market stalls,
And
and
magic here works a bit differently
you seem to be
from
kind of
wherever you're
tired,
from.
and you leaned away
Sundial
from it, and then you went
grants
to
you
the
a certain
back, and
amount
then you
of
kind of like
magical
waved me
ability
off.
if you have what
Yeah,
we call
that's-
affinities.
I didn't really make that assumption. I'm just saying that's what I.
Your sundial does
you sure?
display that
I mean,
if
are
you
you
have
sure you're
one.
not
Some people use
so
it as
tired
a
that you don't
personality
remember that
test. Some
we
people use
approached
it, or some people it's
I know
reflected
by
in
the
their
stalls when I talk to them.
abilities, innate abilities. But
I know.
the sundial does sometimes bestow magic upon people,
How
and
much
it
do
does
you
tell
see?
you what magical affinity you have. Some people might have an affinity and not use magic at all. Some people might have magic and not have an affinity at all.
Why are you casting illusion magic? The
It's
fuck
still
with
something
us?
of a mystery to all of us. Thirdly,
We just saw you over there behind
it's
all
something
the,
of a
the
ward of
shops and whatnot. Why are you
protection
casting
while you're
illusion
here in
magic? Fuck
town.
I'm not doing that. I'm not. I can't.
While
cast
you're
illusion
here in
magic.
town,
I mean, you were just out.
any
Like,
injuries
quite literally,
you
you were just
incur
being
will not
Yes,
Been
we
here.
did see
be
a
severe enough
second you.
to kill you.
That was not my
While
sleeping.
you were
It
in
will still
here, we
hurt.
saw the other you at the same time as seeing
You'll
you in
still
here.
feel the pain and everything, but
So I was not
I'm
saying.
not an illusionist.
when you leave the town, you
Yes,
will
because multiple people all saw it
protection
at
does
the
not
exact same
extend
time.
to the forest.
We went over there and
So
investigated.
him
Hold on,
standing
don't
there.
say- Please
Let me say
don't go alone. Please go with someone else.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
I did.
Alright, that's the real name.
Talking to the tire. So, okay.
What if they talk about
Highly unusual.
No, that's the real name. I can
Hold
tell.
on.
I can tell.
Hey, Nicolai.
Oh, okay.
Um,
Put your hand on his
Head.
head and tell him to turn his head and cough.
Have you? This is going to be a very ironic question, but have you seen Tyron today?
hello, George.
When I walked into the bar, I was I suppose waking up,
Here in the tavern.
and I thought I saw two of them. One was at the pond, the other one was walking towards me.
I doubt it, but you wouldn't happen to have a potion that would be able to cool
Okay.
someone's blood, would you?
Well, I'm glad we are not alone. That that we are all seeing two Tyrants.
Yeah, it's him.
What?
Huh.
Oh, okay.
I'm not really
Why?
sure.
Tyron says he is not doing any tricks.
What was breakfast? Where'd you at?
Is this a fake
I
trick?
am going to check on Asa.
I had to chase it out.
I saw it over on the blacksmith thing in the hut, and I just saw it fly by now.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, I'm sure this will work itself out in the meantime. Anyways, so is there anything that you, John, need for resources and preparation? Anything?
I do not know what is happening. I heard there was a meeting, but I do not know if there is meeting or where.
Yeah, you wanted to do
I mean,
some magic, right?
Usually we have meetings. I guess we're all kind of lost without it.
That's
Well,
right.
that's silly.
Yeah, Iona.
Huh.
Iona!
Yeah?
Right, yes,
We're gonna do some magic with our
there was
friend
another-
here.
We gotta go to the forest.
So he doesn't
Oh.
explode.
A moment ago.
Forest.
Yeah, I get that, I
Okay.
get that.
Do you want to
What
go
is
to
it?
the
The forest.
gemstone
I
garden?
need.
Okay, I get that.
Yes, I also want to learn what affinity I am, so that I can probably go that direction. But I'm not gonna use any fucking magic
That's
beyond
where
a
you
simple
learn where your
cantrip.
affinity is. The gemstone garden, because it has all four main components. Let's go.
Chilling like a street
Oh,
villain.
right.
I don't know.
Hey, I found the person, by the way. See, they
Wait,
traded.
I
So
saw
good.
him.
I just saw the motherfucker.
Hold on. Good job.
It was that
I'm
one
happy to
over
hear
there
that.
that has
You're
that,
real, right?
that looks like
You're
you.
real, right? You're real.
That looks like me.
You know, I don't know what to say magics are happening, but I don't want to get involved that badly.
I'm a fae. Me.
Going around.
We asked him. He doesn't know any illusion.
I don't even know who you are.
Okay.
What's powerful enough to cast an illusion? Who can cast illusions, actually?
I can.
Well, I know you're not doing it. Why would you be fucking with all this?
Oh, fair.
It could be me.
Are you?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're a wonderful, precious being.
Yeah.
Anyways, to the Gemstone Garden.
All right.
Good luck.
Really quick. Hey, Cynthia.
Yeah.
You want to learn what affinity you are in magic? That's what we're gonna go do now. I guess you can come with us. Since, I'm pretty sure you don't know either, right?
Oh, I suppose that would be useful.
Is the magic stuff useful to someone like me?
It's a walking mushroom.
Probably.
You mind if I take along?
Doesn't hurt to
I'd
know.
like to learn more about magic.
Of course. I love
This is an
teaching
experience I never thought I would do, solely due to the fact that I am afraid of exploding in a very visceral and violent way in a purple mist.
Oh, we got a talking rock now in
Not
town.
that lady, the other lady in black and white.
Rock?
Ooh, we got a
What about
talking
rocks?
rock now.
Oh, great.
I don't have a quest.
A
Things keep
talking
happening.
Yes, a
It's
talking
not-
rock. I thought it was
It's
a
not
mushroom,
Dwayne?
but it's a rock.
Someone is talking to the rock right now. I don't know. It made a noise, and I ran.
Okay.
Could teach. Iona, are you? Oh,
Yeah?
Iona, and actually, Michael, you might be able to help too. Also, hello, Ribs. Hello, Nicolai.
What's up?
So, have either of you seen Aso? She's in the healer's hut right now. Apparently, she's doing quite poorly.
Yes, I've
is this
seen.
about the
I know that
book then?
Aso's there.
Yes. Catherine posed an interesting idea, potentially manipulation of mana. I can to some degree, but I've only ever tried it on someone with a similar affinity. I'm wondering if we can use the same process with someone who is a same affinity. And I know you have fire, and I believe you have fire as well. Is that correct?
Indeed, I do. Speaking of
And
which, I'm going to help some of these people find their affinities. That's why we're heading to the Gemstone Garden.
That might be a good spot to start next, Ophelia, to see perhaps potentially what affinities you have with your sundial.
Alright.
Also, this is Ophelia. She's new.
Now.
Oh, hello.
Okay, in that case, Michael, if you're not too busy, could you potentially help me with this?
I don't know how well I'm gonna do it on my own, but I'll give it
I'll
a
be
shot.
there with you. I'll be guiding you. Don't worry.
Sure, I can
Just-
try to mana manipulate.
Damn you, Zippy.
Sorry.
Oh, okay, I think I knew where you got the no magic, because you thought I came from the same place where gold came from, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, no.
Ah.
Wizards, where I'm from, would use random implements and cast spells from pikes. Sometimes. Depends on the wizard.
Interesting. Oh.
Oh, is that what this big thing is
the
for?
Gemstone Garden. A lot has happened here. And funny enough, I used to sleep over there every night. And I'd read
On the
spell
bench?
book on that bench. No, I slept on the blue pillow. It's the compass.
Oh, okay.
Anyways.
Hey, who wants to go first? I'm kind of wary about magic bullshit.
Yeah, burn up. This tree is entirely crystal, if I am correct.
Does it make a
So,
noise if you touch it?
a what?
Yeah, noise if you touch it.
It's
You know, like when
the
you touch
crystal,
glass
so
and you like rub against it and it goes.
probably.
It's very pretty.
Yes. Anyways, so the reason that I have brought you all here is because this crystal garden has all of the elements. These giant crystals before us are fire crystals. I think the
Oh,
tree
God.
is also part fire crystal. We have the earth around us on this little island, the water in the stream, and the air all around us. The main 4 elements of magic. So, you guys can cross the branch. Come on, there's more space over here.
After you.
Fucking! I knew I was gonna trip on that branch.
You were so careful about it too.
Anyways,
Right.
so, how about we keep
What?
looking at me and ignore the... Actually, that's a spice dragon in the town. That's a little concerning. Maybe don't
That
kill
thing?
it. Here,
It's in the
immediately.
town, dear. It's in the town.
What is it?
Yes, but like, well, what if it's friendly?
The Fae have died.
And it's gone. It left.
You don't just simply leave.
Maybe, meeting or lesson on hold for now.
Postpone to a later date.
It's in the hedgerows.
Not postponed, just held for a moment. As soon as we solve this, I'll continue it.
Fair enough.
Let's get to a clearing.
Some sort of dragon?
It's not here.
Get to a clearing. You and I, we can check the parameter. I'm going to go to the left.
Alright. Well, we can gather here again soon. I'm gonna go tell some others that there's a spice
Go
dragon
inform someone.
spotted in the
I will stay here. You can come back here once you know I've informed people. I will keep an eye out.
Absolutely. Thank you.
What is a spice dragon?
Funny. Little thing.
Motherfucker, it seems to only be around this.
Are they normally
what can you do
hostile, or-
really quick? Yes, no, what can you do?
Nothing. Can you fuck
Oh,
off?
there's some sort of roots growing. You might all
Oh.
want to move from where
Oh.
you are standing.
Hey.
Oh. What was that?
The hell is this?
Is that magic?
Hey, Nicolai, don't touch it.
Okay.
Fireball.
No, there's an actual thing going on. There's a
Very nice.
spice dragon. There's an enemy about. And some wacky fucking magic's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
We haven't seen it yet. We've only seen it a few times.
These things, these space dragon, they can spit projectiles that are very warm and hurt the eyes. It will blind you if you're not careful.
I have a
If
question.
you see one, be
Where
ready
is
to protect your face.
Pick me. Pick me.
Yeah,
Your sundial stops you getting hurt,
Hold
so
on.
we should just run in and just kill everything.
Yeah.
well, we don't know
Even
what
if
it
the
is.
sundials
If we don't know what it
protect
is.
us and we are safe in the town, damage can still come to us and we will be hurt. There is still a threat of harm. Just because we can be healed by the town.
So you should probably stick more in the middle. What was your name again?
Okay. Ophelia.
Ophelia. Alright, nice to meet you.
My shield.
By the way, my name's Ribs. Yes, like the bone.
Fantastic.
Hello.
Hello, welcome,
Welcome
back.
back.
I told
We have not seen
people,
anything.
But people didn't really seem to care,
so-
except for Palmito and you.
So no one fucking cared.
Blind fire.
Wonderful.
No, you probably hit.
I didn't see you.
I'm going back in to check Corpomato.
I guess let's go back, and we only saw it one more time than before, and we also saw some
Bolt.
magic stuff.
Come on, pulls out the corn.
Old.
Here you go.
What the hell is that?
Oh, it's vanished. Can't team things.
What do you think is plan of this? Is it bad news or?
Seems to be hiding. He's not openly attacking anyone.
Where did it go?
It's just over here a minute ago. In these bushes a minute ago.
Maybe we should, let's just keep on the other side of the tree. It seems to only be over here, so if we're on the other side of the tree and we keep God on the bridge, we can do this thing and possibly leave? It doesn't seem to maybe be real.
I was trying to team it.
Should guess, because we can't get a beat on it.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll tell the others to come back for the lesson. Hey, lesson's still on. It seems it might be an illusion? I don't...
Who's that guy?
Oh, okay, they're back.
Who's they?
They were very scary, but they were okay. Last time I checked. It's still very scary. I'm gonna go back in and continue teaching the lesson if you guys wanna...
Okay, I guess I'll just follow.
Yeah. Anyways. There's a spooky skeletal, horse goat man, but it's fine.
Skeletal horse
Oh,
goat. If they're
I heard noise
headless,
coming
then...
from the south.
Huh?
Oh, there he is!
Oop!
I don't...
Run through the bush, but I missed.
It ran from over there, across into the bushes.
Yeah.
Is this summoning? What is this? What is the affiliation with the Fae on this? Is it like the other tree where it just pulls thing or can go back and forth?
Well,
Don't bite it.
actually, now that you remind me, this used to be cared for by a fae, but no one
Fuck
knows
now.
which one.
Oh god.
That's fucking phenomenal.
I mean, they opened it up for open use, but I'm not really sure.
Let us quickly go about what we set out to do here,
let's go about,
and then we can leave.
Hang on, I'll be back.
What'd you do?
I killed it. Yeah.
You killed it?
Yeah.
Killed what?
Yeah.
Oh, did you chase after it? Is that what happened?
For a bit, but it just kept running.
Excuse me.
Great. So that's. I mean, it's loose there. It's not our problem. We'll go deal with it later.
The scarecrow went to go run after it.
Fair enough. All right. So.
Wait.
Oh, there it is.
I don't know if your lesson's gonna be taught today. Not totally for real.
Oh, it is
Seems to be
doing things.
They're attacking it. I do not know what repercussions this has.
It's oh.
We did it. We saved the town.
It's not fighting
Oops,
back. No, do it.
Oh.
Oh, shit,
it just spit spice at you.
I'm just gonna try to offer corn. There you go.
Dive it in the water. Go dive it in the water. Yeah, there you go.
That's not what you thought was what was going to happen, but alright.
Stay back from it. Looking at the corn.
He was just hungry. Didn't strike it hard.
It was very wise to befriend it and then smash it over the head with a rock.
I was wondering why it was acting weird.
Is it
Wait.
sick?
Wait, hold on. You don't think? It? I mean, I hit it a little bit, but it wasn't. I hit it a few times. It didn't react.
Which part?
So, do you think it's because of the Fae? It's not. It's just wandering about and it doesn't know what to do?
Maybe? I can cast with creature.
I mean, Tomatoes
corn.
doing well with it.
A mount.
I think you should ride.
Probably not the wisest
Don't get
idea.
on it either. Yeah, see, like even it doesn't like you.
Way over
Here's
here.
popcorn.
Maybe I could cast speak with animals.
Sorry.
Maybe.
Hey, sorry.
Goodbye, I guess.
Hey, sorry.
Have you done that before?
Yeah, a couple times, but
Then let's go see what it wants.
It looks like it's resting.
Yeah, it's resting. Leave it
Maybe
alone.
we should just leave it be.
Yeah, leave it be. It's just sleeping.
Well, I mean,
Hey,
we gotta
little
be
guy,
here.
I think
I mean, stay over there then.
it doesn't like you around.
Take your left over there then.
He did hit it. I mean, I hit it a few times, but I'm keeping distance.
Why you hit
Convenient.
Uh,
Everyone's
Okay.
It doesn't seem to be reacting.
I
You
know
might be able to do
Catherine told
something
me
with it.
to keep my arm in the sling, but just for a single spell, I'll hold it.
Is anyone else capable of doing that, actually?
I'll be okay.
I'll trust you on this.
If you need support, we're both here.
By the primordial fires, I cast upon me,
I want him to do it.
speak with creature. Hello?
Can I get some rest, please?
Oh, yes, of course. I deeply apologize. We were simply coming here to rest. Do you live here?
Can't find my way home.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Do you live in the forest?
Yeah.
Would you like to return home?
That would be nice.
After you rest, we can take you home. Would you like that?
As long as you don't hit me again.
We promise.
Dad,
we
I'm
won't hit
sorry.
you.
Yeah, me
Our
too,
companions are extremely sorry for their assumptions and actions. Are you injured?
Being away, so I'll take the chances.
No, I had tried to eat
Are you injured?
Don't fucking do that.
My head hurts.
Would you like me to heal you? By the primordial fires.
Why is the petals on its head really
Healing word.
mesmerizing?
Because it's Fae. I'm guessing that's how most of this
should
Fae
feel
bullshit's
better
gone.
now. We'll take you home soon.
Pet the guy. Pet the guy.
Stay back. Just let it
Let's
happen.
stay here.
Would you like to go home now? Or would you like to rest for a while?
I'm in no rush as long as you can take me home.
Of course. We'll just be talking a little bit here, and then we'll take you home right away. Okay?
Okay.
Is this what that's what Michael meant about going to the forest?
I don't know. We just came here to learn of what our affinities are, and this was here, which apparently isn't normal.
So,
Oh.
they are very tired.
It's actually not.
And they are
They live in the
lost.
Fey Forest.
They want to go
But you're
home.
taking home?
Yeah, I fought one.
Okay.
Kind of the
Oh, I can do it.
I don't know, you just
You hit it with a rock. It's kind
whole zoning. Anyways, don't worry.
I
Yeah.
don't think it
I
trusts
should make up for it.
anyone who
I should make
heard
up
it.
for it.
I think it's just
It's
Where
going
is
to be
home?
resting for now, so we can perform the lesson unless you all want to take them home.
It would be wiser for it with the
Um,
lesson, and then we can take them home with this wisdom on our shoulders.
Lesson first, and then we take them home. They needed to rest anyways.
There you go, let him rest.
So, just to give
Hi.
them space,
Let's go to the other side.
let's stay on the other side of the bridge.
I thought we were supposed to. Alright.
What other spot? You have two of them.
It's okay.
Why do you have to?
No.
Oh.
They are friend shaped.
Alright. Oops, sorry.
Uh-huh.
Over here. We can continue the lesson here.
Alright.
We're still in range of all of the elements, so it should be fine.
You know that?
I have a question.
We should probably get. We should get. Probably
Yes,
get
of course.
It was right here.
Are there only these four?
It left like.
No, there's actually a very large amount of elements that I can't entirely remember.
I do know that.
Is there will this tell us that as well, or I just want to make sure?
Yeah.
Oh yes, your sundial has the entire magic thing already on it. So, if I remember correctly, there is
you crazy?
creation magic, chaos magic, void magic, order magic, earth, water, fire, and wind, and life and death. So all of these magic types should be identified on your sundial. And when one lights up with their according color, that would be the element you're in tune with.
It's not what I would like to say that he's going to do.
Yeah,
So-
that's good to know. Thank you.
Oh, he lives. Cooper decided to feed the jerky.
Do any of you have experience with performing magic? Anything specific? Any events? Yes?
I was capable of magic before I got here, but I'm no longer able.
The same happened with me. My whole spell casting thing kind of flip-flopped when we got here. So I had to just... I'm not sure how to describe it other than unclog my mana.
Do you also feel like there is something missing but something in its place?
Yes.
No.
I didn't know someone could actually put that into words. Well, I mean, not exactly, but like, it definitely feels like it's a different magic, but it's still the magic.
Okay. I'm glad I do not feel I'm the only one who feels that way. Sorry, Ribs.
Aside from you casting magic on me and seeing firsthand mages just poof right in front of me, nearly killing me a few times, that's about it.
Magic
Otherwise,
is
no.
safe to perform, but if you've never cast it before, your mana pool will be very, very low. For example, Nicolai just learned that they had a attribute for death magic. Though when they tried casting things, it was difficult, and they got very tired and mana sickness after they cast anything. Right?
I also found out that my abilities that are like magic from where I came from, but is a different kind of mystical practice, is also affected by this pool of mana I have never used before.
Okay, well, you don't need to fall into this one, Sandy.
If you're already under the
It is
Your
unfortunate.
magic is directly in tune with you, so everything that's affected you is probably part of it. So,
step on any toes.
I would like everyone to simply close their eyes and focus on what they feel. Sense the fire crystals around the ground that you stand on. the water in the stream,
I would like to
the air around
apologize without
us,
saying that I'm apologizing to you, 'cause I
and
don't want you to take offense
feel.
to me, but I'm still using your magic, therefore I didn't
If
mean
you
what I
are
said.
not in tune with the elements
also
or
I wanted
find
to
yourself
mentally say-
being drawn to them, perhaps you should focus your efforts on creation, order,
Give a shit about your
void, or chaos.
normal focus.
Chaos is the instability of the world, while order is,
if anything.
well, order, everything right and in line. Creation is,
What's the term that we like to use?
well, manifestation, and void is the lack of. And then there's life and death. Life, the beings around us, the plants, the trees, the beings, not entirely all human, and death, the end of life, the beginning of the cycle into the new.
That would be really fun.
Think about these concepts. If you find yourself being drawn to them, let yourself be drawn. Feel the magic, the mana, and everything you can feel.
Believe me, if we ever did tussle, I believe
And
it'd be
just
very one-sided.
submerge yourself in that.
Yeah, it'd be a two-hit fight. Me hitting you and you hitting the ground.
And remember to take deep breaths. Not that deep.
I wasn't breathing. I wasn't breathing the whole time.
You were breathing the whole time?
No.
I gotta try to learn to
I'm
breathe.
sorry. Oh yeah, I forgot you don't need to breathe. Anyways, if you don't need to breathe, you don't have to. But if you need to breathe like you, Ribs, you should.
I was panicking a little bit.
Maybe we can shake on it.
That's okay. Nonetheless, before the interruption, did anyone feel themselves being drawn? Anything? Getting used to the magic in this world?
And then they didn't even
I did.
appreciate the fact that I apologized
You
to them.
did. Well, it'd be good to check your sundials if you did feel drawn, at least in the slightest.
There's not some weird culture that
I know we're in
has to
town
interpret
and
thank you or I'm sorry as a fucking
Mine
thing.
points towards chaos.
It should.
Like, that's not a thing.
Oh,
Mine as
I
well.
want to make sure I don't want to fuck up.
Oh.
Interesting.
Uh,
That was weird.
I was just going to say if that's nice. Okay, I thought I just raised a few beings of chaos. Anyways.
Mine looks different. What is that one?
What do you mean?
Death.
Muscles there, so you can't breathe through
What death is there?
That's not how breathing works.
Is that not the death
I
one?
don't need muscles.
I don't know how to read it well.
Like, not at all.
You can have more than one affinity, though it is rare. Sometimes you can have two, like wind and creation. But you can't have anything that's like completely the
Polar
opposite.
opposites.
Like you can't have chaos and order.
Keep explaining,
That would make sense.
You know, being a guardsman, I always thought order was my deal, but I guess it was always chaos.
Well, I am certainly a fan of chaos.
Well, luckily I can recommend both of you my good friend Tyron. He specializes in chaos and void. He's a very good teacher, though he doesn't think so himself. For earth magic, though.
I believe that tree is spying on us.
Was that tree always there?
Oh, hi, Adam.
No.
What?
That's a fair.
Oh, you know the tree.
I believe.
It's a fae.
It's a tree that
It
moves
reminds me of
around
an
whenever you're not
illusion
looking.
magic.
Yeah.
Anyways, now that you all have a grip on mana, well, your whatever element it is, I'm not sure how to refer to the entire your affinities. Now that you all have a grip on that, your spells aren't always controlled by it, but you definitely have specialties and such. For example, I'm a fire mage, but I can still cast illusions, healing, etc. Though the essence of fire for my spells is always going to be within them. Not entirely enveloping so, but it's still kind of there.
No, don't do that.
But you can also cast things in your own special way. For example, I can control fire a lot better than Fizwick, since he has a water affinity. Also, I can't really cast anything with water myself, considering the complete opposite affinity. So,
Makes sense.
You can ask around about who has the same affinity as you, and you can start learning from them. Of course, I specialize in general life spells like illusion, mage hand, levitation, mending, just little things for daily purpose. I was raised like that. So, if you'd like to learn any of those little spells, I'd happy to help.
You can't scare me so easily.
I am not used to spells having names, but I do appreciate all your help with this. It has been enlightening.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I learned spells from books where they're very specific, they have components, etc., but there's no components needed, and you don't actually need specifics for spells anymore. Your limits are completely of your own body and mind, and, well...
Kind of like from where I'm from.
And you don't really have any specific rules for magic anymore. For example, I'd always have to find a very specific spell for a very specific situation, but recently it's been more open. For example, I was simply able to say dry and dry someone's clothes, and that's very much not a spell that I learned. Or exists really, so have fun with your spells. If your affinity thinks you might be able to deal with that, you probably can. It's very interesting and something to get used to, but it's definitely fun. So explore. Make sure you have the most fun you can when exploring your magic. And if you need any help, this is a wonderful place to meditate. You're in tune with most elements.
You know, knowing Frey that he's not blind.
I just need to cast this cantrip or something just so I don't blow up. I'm trying to shave off the top.
Very vague about what he's saying.
What cantrip do you have in mind? There's light, mending, well, I don't think mending is a cantrip. There's a lot of cantrips I can teach you, but do you have something in mind?
If he says that he has a quest, you do not accept it from him.
No.
Yes, boss. Not even a side quest. Not even a side objective.
Okay.
Not even an objective. Yes, boss.
I'll have to look into my spellbook to see if there's a very simple one that costs... Well, cantrips don't really cost mana at all. They're simple to use. But I'll think about it. I'll try and find one that you can probably do on your own.
If it sounds intriguing, you come up to me.
I'll be in the library later today then. Anyway.
Nonetheless, we have a friend to
I'll
help.
be heading back down to grab my equipment. Are we taking the little... not little creature?
Very well.
First, may I see your sundial?
That I hide in little holes.
Thanks for keeping an eye out.
Yes. It's a pretty big creature.
Iona...
Interesting. I'm not entirely sure.
It's the same.
Can you describe
But
to me?
if there was any way or indication of him using mana or like a dullness in it, that's probably what it is.
Your color is like I can tell that you have your affinity, but it's
I'm guessing
I don't know. The color is kind of dull.
Yeah, we just probably
Strange.
I thought it looked different.
Sure.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just imagining.
Hi, Adam. Anyways, we should go help them.
Chicken.
Oh, we're going to be helping this one get back into the forest.
We're here
That straight up looks like illusion magic.
Should I... Do you need me to move out of the way?
Fucking the shit out of me.
It could also just be a moving tree. I've seen moving talking trees.
You can follow me. I'll make sure you're safe.
Where's the one that was with us?
I believe they walked away already.
Hello, dragon coming through.
One side, one
We're friends
side.
now.
Move. Don't touch. Matter of fact, keep a little distance.
If any of the plans worked, things like this would not persist.
Do not be afraid.
It would perish.
I do not know. This is the first time
I'm
hearing
more
them.
afraid for
Seen them.
you.
Never heard what the name was.
Do not be afraid.
Oh boy, this is going to be an interesting thing to happen in a second. Okay.
Oi, move aside. Move aside. Dragon coming through. Move aside. Move.
It's okay. We can just move around.
Move. I'm doing a god
Sorry.
thing. Sheesh.
Oh, okay.
Grr.
Hey, new friend. Now you can lead all your other friends back here, because we showed you the way, and then...
Little one, I think it's best if you focus on the path.
Quit it. Grab.
This shows the
Okay,
chicken in it.
it's fine. Forgive my friend.
Apologies.
I understand.
Can you ask if it's
Do you know
hungry
where-
still?
Distance right now.
I have this chicken right here.
Nuh-uh, I gave them a pillow.
And they accept the gift, correct? Just give them a little
Yeah.
distance. They need time.
Alright. Let's get going. Don't want to be out there for too long. So we're grabbing Fezwick, we're grabbing the orb. That's what we're grabbing. It's somewhere
What is
in-
this orb?
An orb for Fezwick. It was
Like any
from the
kinda
old
orb?
town. No, it was from the
Oh.
old town. It was in the Mage's Tower.
Did he explain what it's for?
For right now, the orb is used for ASO.
Am I seeing that? It's an actual thing.
Do you need help traversing the forest?
No, I know my way around.
Alright.
All right.
I wish you safe
Two of us will
travels.
still accompany you.
Thank you.
Be well, be safe. Please make sure Michael doesn't do something stupid.
I almost feel like following them. Too.
He is. I mean, he probably is.
Then Wayne, can you go stop him, please? And make sure it's okay.
You did good, Iona. Julian would be proud.
Oh,
What even
thank
the fuck
you.
is styrofoam?
Well,
Hi.
everything seems to be okay.
Oh, that's good. Hopefully it doesn't come back or others.
I'm
Does it
a
happen
little
once?
worried.
For the day.
This is the first time.
What the hell is that?
That was a small tree
I'm
thing
not sure.
with two little stumpy legs like a bonza.
Did the harpy just went in with it?
No.
Correct.
I have no idea.
Why the fuck are the
Honestly.
Fae coming in here? Wait. What if something's going on?
What do you mean?
What if before a battle, all the animals leave an area? They know it. They know something wrong's gonna happen, but they're going to where they think it's safe.
The town is safe. And there was just a bunch of... Is something happening in the forest?
There could be something happening, or they're sensing that a giant dragon's gonna come down and fucking destroy everything.
There we go.
Like before a storm.
Yeah.
If it is as you, we can do reconnaissance.
Yeah?
You and I,
don't think I
but
should be
it is
blamed.
simple 5 minutes
Because
in
he
and
hit it
5
with a
minutes
sword.
out. The intention is to come back with information.
You both
I
did
agree with that
damage
one.
to the spice dragon. So you both
Yes.
are being held accountable, but they did
I apologize, and I
but
gave it a pillow.
You gave it a pillow.
There
And
is
a jerky.
concern that because one of the spice dragon ended up here, that perhaps something occurred.
Right.
So either something occurred, or they're becoming aware that a dragon's coming by and it's gonna fuck everything up. They're going to where they think it's
Pyro.
safe.
Oh, it's gone. Don't worry.
Wait. You seen me in?
Yeah.
Fucker.
Should I just attack it? Hey, Tyrant, should I attack it?
No, disappear before you even get to it. Trust me,
I'll try ranged battle.
Yes, because hitting an unknown thing earlier worked out really well.
I let up and I noticed it wasn't fighting back.
If you ever
I'm not talking about you.
There might be something happening in the forest.
do much more.
He brought up that Nicolai brought up we should do some what was the word you said?
Reconnaissance. You know this very well.
I could lend you one. No.
Hmm.
The intention is simply a couple
Just
of minutes in and
exploring.
out. Explore, browse the area, come back with information.
I might be asking for help
If there is even a little bit of concern that creatures are fleeing forests because of a presence, knowing is good.
Really?
Nothing.
Oh,
couldn't hold
that's
it.
not good.
I was told.
Supposed to hear this.
a good
The
idea.
other thing I was told is every time we go to sleep, we get mana back. So I think I'm just accumulating mana. And at
I
some
am
point
okay
might
with
explode
going
it
with
down.
ribs. We do a simple scour of the area and border of the swamp perhaps.
I've never had to deal with mana before.
I can
And then we come
sense
back.
magic on you.
Very simple.
Yes.
In
Perhaps
the
not exactly
you
how it
have
works, but
seen
like kinda. Don't worry.
No, it's
It's more
one.
like,
What if I act differently and I end up becoming like some sort of like pool or reservoir that just accumulates a shit ton until...
Well, it is
You
true
know,
that
it's kind of
power
like rubbing your
corrupts
foot on a
people,
carpet.
and becoming a powerful wizard or mage usually makes a person, frankly speaking, an asshole. So that you might change in that aspect. That's true.
Sorry.
Okay, that's actually kind of scary. Scarier than mine.
They might be a fan. I actually
To be fair, we
Yeah,
did
we've
just
seen
discover that Ribs has chaos magic.
I was
so-
actually just looking for her. No, I
Oh.
haven't.
Oh.
One of the
Also, I heard that there was potentially meetings or speakings.
Also the chaos
Did I miss anything
happened
that you
already.
might require crafting?
For us to talk to?
yeah,
no.
that happened.
It's a real,
No, but
it's real
just
powerful
don't
dragon, you know?
tell anyone out there that Ivy's alive. That's the
Well, I
that's the big
expect to learn something
takeaway.
from you then.
Then how come I was not in meeting?
I'm also chaos.
We didn't think we were having it, and then we had it.
No, she says
Then
it
how
was
will you
just
intend to tell everyone not to tell this?
magic really got me funky.
You got me.
That's
I don't know.
telling
It was
Natural talent.
You've got
It's
me.
fucking
I-
annoying.
So if I can float.
Hey, don't swear in front of Iona, please.
I'm sorry.
Shit, fuck, ass, bitch, yeah.
Hey, shut. Hey,
Fuck, shit,
ass.
I think
yeah. Don't listen. Hey, no, hey.
They can curse. Yeah, see?
I just
Yeah,
personally don't like it.
I've heard Iona like curse once before, maybe.
What is this
Urine.
that?
Urine.
But he didn't push me.
Feces.
That's not
Hey, you're catching on quick.
Yes.
Why are we laying down 6 feet?
Yeah, I think that's
Am I
what
doing it
everyone's
correctly?
gonna do. Find
Michael's so much worse than
heading that
swearing.
way. We got a red hair.
Go ahead.
Excrement.
I don't know if there was a correct way of saying whatever you were doing, to be fair.
Holy fucking shit, I'm gonna
Whoa,
fucking
cadaver.
Cold out there. It was mine.
If you get yourself killed.
I am a ghoul.
Get my brain, I'm gonna sit together.
I'm wondering if that.
A ghoul.
We are cadavers.
Explode. It's real. It's true.
We are cadavers.
The cadaver crew.
You will.
Cadaver crew. Out in a bang.
Oh,
Body bro.
Correct.
Alright. You, me, recon. 5 minutes, in, out. Are you ready?
Okay, 5 minutes. Yeah.
I'm going ahead. I'm going to simply browse. I will be back soon.
Yeah, I wanted to.
Have a good one.
Have fun.
Fine.
What was the noise that I made? What did I do? Oh my god. What that looks like a pen. Okay, I gotta quickly grab a drink. Fuck. Now.
I need to take off my pants.
What?
Come on, we
I'm wearing
gotta
pajama
quest.
pants.
Let's go.
Warm.
Oh, me too.
Man, I'm gonna have to weaponize the illusory clone.
I guess. let me do it beforehand so I have full body setup.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid. Tired, look behind you.
Whoa, I'm back.
Oh.
Yippee! Welcome back.
Do you want to just hear
a giant list of cantrip spells so you can possibly think about it in character out of character.
Sure. I was gonna actually
No
just go to the
warning
inn and
even
try
to
reading
you.
some books.
Oh yeah, no warning.
But like, do you already have some cantrips in mind out of character?
Very basic. It would be like my favorite spell ever is like cast light, where it's just a little floating light ball.
I gotta change my music.
That's something
I
I
don't
was
wanna listen
thinking
to
about
fucking
for you. I was
Capaldi.
wondering like if you had something on your model prepared.
No, this I would have to create my own model if I want to start actually using magic. Otherwise, I'm just describing something that's going on.
Sorry, I'm just laughing. I'm thinking about something.
Yeah. There's acid splash, blade war, blade, shield touch, create bonfire, dancing lights, druidcraft. Eldritch blast is a cantrip.
That's a
I
cantrip?
forgot. Eldritch
You know what?
blast
You know what?
is
I
a
wanna laugh as well. I'm finding the fucking Godzilla dancing with King Kong meme.
Firebolt is actually a cantrip, and I only use it. I had my dying of laughter earlier. Guidance.
Cadaver crew.
Infestation.
Cadaver crew.
Is this
What do you call this?
Dying of laughter earlier.
Cadaver.
Like,
Hell yeah.
listening
Yes, these are
off
all
of for
five
Skeleton.
Okay,
Cadaver.
I could probably read that later.
Yes. Mortally challenged, please.
Medium
Yes.
and light.
Skeleton
Well,
boy.
actually, if I want,
Yes.
Eldritch Blast,
What do you call that? It's cool.
Eldritch Blast sounds very chaotic.
And I don't roll myself awake.
Eldritch Blast.
How do I do the dance?
Oh,
I don't know what I'm doing.
I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm gonna look into a little bit more. It's 120 feet. Thaumaturgy, which is a minor, like, it's like a kind of illusion spell.
For ya.
Is she?
Is this?
It's a little hard when I'm like tapped out and I don't have full body.
Okay.
Right, our characters are like wandering off into the woods or whatever. Just like gander, right? I'm
Ribs had the idea of
Look at us, just
fuck,
two
the crew.
Just two handsome boys.
Two of them.
Oh, do we get to
Did
take
we
the
attack them
damage?
earlier?
Oh my god. I was just moving my staff.
I'm sorry, I won't propose again.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute. What is this? What?
No! Also, I like the accent you do.
Oh, thank you. My bad accent.
It's not that bad. I understand. I thought you did this.
Hello.
I was gonna say skinny.
I had cold drink again. My voice is
Irish or
back.
Celtic descent.
That's something. It was originally supposed to be like
Have you seen
Greek,
these
but
two?
just
Have you
like
seen this?
evolved.
Are you seeing these two?
Yeah.
These right here. They've got something in common.
Let's go.
Opa.
Okay,
I
so
specifically not ask their name because
Friends,
one,
brother.
they have a name. Two, I'll
One is
get
shorter than
attached.
the other.
Yo!
Oh yeah, I think I actually adjusted my model to be a little taller. 177.
I don't know how to play this.
170.
Oh, you want to? Okay, I don't. I'm the streamer here.
Go on
I got
height
this.
and like scale it up to 177.
Oh shit.
There you go, yeah.
Ooh.
Holy shit. Hi, Uncle Ken.
When he shows up, that's when the voice is going to get terrifying.
Are we hitting on anything?
Okay, I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Multiple of him just stalking us. It's something scary.
Powerful.
Those who wouldn't I guess.
I'm so Nicolai. I'm in character. I'm Nick. My name's Nick. Nick. But it's not. It's not. I'm Nick.
All right. Okay. So
There were a couple of other people that went around to help Visrek with something.
Recon.
But for me, I am simply doing a brief perusing. I'm going to check around the bushes where I know some of the dragons, the little... what are they called? Spice dragon?
The spice dragon?
Spice dragon,
Spice
yeah.
traps. Spice trap. That was it, right?
I'm going to check around places I've seen them before around these bushes and such, just to make sure everything is okay.
Good idea.
Alright.
I'll check the camp, I guess.
Oh, I suppose we should stick together.
Get the high ground.
Actually,
Probably
you know what?
best, yes. Good idea. Maybe there's a good, maybe we can get like a better look
Not
of the area.
everyone is combat effective.
Hello.
Yeah, hey. Oh, you have him.
Welcome.
There's also got to be wary. There are some people who have already traveled through the forest. I do not know if they have done anything or if they are upsetting anyone.
Oh yeah, you're right.
Hello, spice traps, are you here?
Really wish I had a pickaxe. Shit.
That's a weird rock that I've never noticed until now.
I've noticed it and sometimes think about harvesting it. I made some new masonry tools.
This?
So,
Oh,
if you're
which ones do you make?
interested.
You need the pickaxe?
No, I have the picks and more hammer. And see. For the oops,
You want something from this?
I'm curious about it, but
We're just. Are you able to pick at it? Do you even have experience with mining? Because if you strike at it wrong, you'll break the tip of your blade.
Oh, I don't know. I was going to just hit this really hard.
Oh.
No, that's not how you do it. You have to. It's like this motion. You tap and then you do this and then clock down with the tip of it, but not at a hard enough angle. You gotta like essentially pull and pick at it. Not whack
never
at
mind.
it.
It takes a lot more experience than I thought. Never mind. Apologies.
That's fine. That's why I was warning you don't have to do that, because otherwise you'll snap the shit out of your blade. It'll go clunk-ting.
I don't know how this land was formed, but I suppose it makes sense. It is much older, much more rooted, much tougher. I won't mess with it unless I brought proper tools.
I mean, I wouldn't even try to do it with like a pick or anything. It might just damage the tip.
So, some of the stuff that we did find before, I would try to make better tools for this job. That way we run into something that stone and basic metals will not handle, we will be scored. Noko. So
Maybe we should take that.
we will be solid.
Yeah. Yeah. Because last time I got that ore for the box or whatever, I had to dig it out with a stick.
Yes, you both are.
Alright. I do not see anything strange or out of ordinary around here.
Do we know that person at the fire?
A G5?
Fire?
The someone
Yeah,
at the
them?
fire. Yes, do we know them?
On the camp.
No. I don't recognize them.
Perhaps we could pay
I
visit.
think you might know what's going on.
Oh.
Maybe we'll finally get to know who actually runs that camp. I've never seen anyone there.
I thought it was just a camp that was abandoned. I mean,
There's
was a
always
fire
something
going.
cooking.
I thought that someone here must have set it up. It is so close to the way we get there.
Oh, Palmetto.
Oh dear.
Oh, Lou's here too. Hello.
Hello, hello.
Are you the one who runs this camp?
What do you mean we're running?
Or,
Own.
well, lives
You
in
own
the
do you own the camp?
Use it sometimes. It's been here forever.
So then it's just an abandoned camp that people use from time to time, is that all?
Fair enough. Have you noticed anything around here suspicious or wrong?
I was cooking my dinner, then a bunch of freaks showed up.
Oh,
Could you tell us what these freaks look like? Because I quite need to know.
Or any of them.
You'll know her when you see him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What?
What did I do?
You didn't do anything, I'm just playing along.
Oh.
Hmm.
What?
Well, I guess we should leave the kind man alone.
We should leave the handsome man alone.
I got one question. Did you see any forest bullshit going on weird? And then we'll leave you alone.
George,
The fuck do you mean? You're in the middle of the Feywild.
Does it-
There's bullshit everywhere.
Yes,
I have an
there's
appointment.
bullshit everywhere, but like acting more weird bullshit than normal bullshit. You know how that goes.
I'm from Burrow. To me, you're the bullshit.
Anything important.
The void sounds scary, and I want to know if
That's why I'm not the talker.
Dude, it's fine.
There's some people you just can't talk to. Anyway.
I trust you.
I promise. I'll see you tomorrow.
You look like you carry a bunch, and I wonder, would you be open to trade in future if I run by you again? I gather materials and such. Perhaps I find something you fancy.
Depends. I'm open to make deals, But for
Just
you
use the way the cash for it in.
sundial
Because
folk,
it is.
it's gonna be
Yeah, got my hands free.
expensive,
This makes sense to me.
I
But I'll let you enjoy your meal.
Yeah, it's true. Like,
Let this be a thundering thought. Safe travels.
I mean, sure, but I mean, you know. Ugh. You know?
Alright, time
You
to
don't
leave
like it when people
the
inside
guy alone, I guess.
I mean, I'm not really.
They're open to trading in future. If we have something. But they
that's
say their
nice.
trades are
I don't wanna
expensive
trade with
because we are sundial.
Oh, he's
Oh.
trading?
No, don't bother.
Hey, Nicolai.
He's a very rude man.
Do you remember about a week ago
That
we
seemed
found
like
a
a
big
normal
old dragon
amount of
scale in the forest?
Conversation.
No.
Oh.
Are you used to people being nicer than that?
Do you still have that?
I put it for safekeeping in the alchemist tower.
He was just being a dick.
I figured it would be more safe there.
That's just like my normal
I remember
conversation with
now.
people.
You just run into a lot of
Slipped my
talk.
mind.
What's about
Oh,
cock?
that's fine.
Like a lot of people
I
who are
can
cock.
retrieve
You
it
must
when
run
we
into a lot
return
of
to
them.
town.
I guess this is just back home. This is how most people.
I was curious if we'd be able to find maybe one or two more,
they just
but if they're anything like worms,
I
then
don't really like nobles.
scales do not fall off so
Oh,
easily.
That's fair. Ugh, can't not stand them.
You know, have you seen Big John?
Yes.
John?
Big John?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there a difference between John and Big John?
Yeah.
Well, there's John with the long nose, and then there's Big John, old man.
Oh, okay. No.
Oh, I'm just doing what they do. I can't understand anything.
Alright, well, never mind.
Put us on briefly at the tree when we were leaving town.
Yeah.
Perhaps he's already struck off on his own.
Yeah.
I know he had intentions
also
of
no
speaking
note.
to one or two people in the woods, perhaps.
Oh,
or...
Yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm kind
I will admit,
I don't know.
I am in support of the concept, but I don't think he should be going alone. He's too dangerous.
He definitely should not be
We're
going
ready to
alone.
move.
But
you want to freely move about.
John's an old man. He does things on his own. He's kind of used to working alone. That doesn't surprise me. I'd kind of like to talk to this fellow over here.
Old
What's that?
John?
Good luck.
Oh, no.
He's kind of rude, so.
Well, actually, he might have a better chance with anything. He's a salesman.
Perfect.
Actually, you're right. You do like talking to people.
Ugh.
That was your job.
Yes. You can probably do this, Ted. Go get him.
Good luck.
Apart from that, I suppose everything is fine, and the creature that we sent
I also
back
don't
this
like
way
salesmen.
will be safe now. That is what I was mostly worried about.
Well, that's good to
Well,
hear.
then a job well done.
Perceive anything that's going on out of the ordinary.
I also kind of want to check on Michael and Wayne.
Last
since
I thought they were over there.
Oh, yes.
Last I saw they were in that direction.
I'm heading back to town early this
If
time
there's
around.
anything anyone would like
I
help
should take
harvesting, I do not mind
Best of
helping
luck,
with
and please do
this.
stay safe, alright?
Might as well grab one or two
I'd like
things if
some
we can.
oars.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Oh,
I
if
didn't
you're
really
okay
bring
with a bit of a
things to get
detour,
more.
there is a body of water just on the other side of this large thing.
George, or do you want to stay with us?
We could check the soils there.
You can
I
get
prefer
to
to
it by
climb
walking
over
up the hill over
Does
there.
it understand you?
George? Us.
Certain substances to like.
I'll be in the
Goods from
wastelands,
Burrow.
Ted.
What's the wasteland?
Past the base of the tree.
That's a very steep hill.
Mhm. There's some water here,
That's waterlogged. Do you
seaweed,
think we can use
clear
it?
water. I have 15 pounds. Would search the mud. It may not
do
be
you think we need a
much.
DM to do this, or we just do it?
I say we just throw it on a wall. That is usually how they treat it. And if you want to leave it to air quote chance, like a dice, with a yield, that is fine. Usually I just find small amounts that I can then melt later in places like this. It is not much, but it adds up quickly when there's not many resources.
Yeah.
Oh, this is decent.
Oh, that's a pretty big chunk.
I'll probably do something like this again in some time. I have not done this much here, so I don't think many people do this. I'm lucky.
No, the only people that I knew that did that sort of thing were gold diggers. They would go doing that for gold. Which, I mean, it is Feywild, so I guess gold isn't common here.
I
Be like-
collect enough of different things and I can make work with inlay stuff with small details. These minerals make a difference.
Yeah.
How's the talk going?
Thank you.
Pretty well. I mean, I only just started.
No
so-
problem. Need to be getting.
Fair enough.
We
I
need to be
was
helping one another anyway.
Possibly ask about any books he's found in the forest, especially if he is here often. We're still looking for some history books after all.
I will ask, but please don't take this the wrong way. I wouldn't interrupt me right now.
Sorry, I'll leave
I'm going
you
to
alone.
be heading back into the fort.
I will get back to you. I will get back to you.
Sorry, I'm going to be heading back into town.
Hilarious. Wait, let's head back to town.
Okay, it's probably best.
I didn't do anything.
You see that shit from the top of my vision? What the fuck?
Huh?
Terrifying.
I seem to have startled them.
I wish I could see from your point of view.
All I did was bend over.
we're heading back now.
I know I would probably fly
Mhm.
over.
You see something?
No, it is alright.
Next time we come back here, I would like to go to the swamp and catch some of those leeches. I didn't get the chance to last time.
Here we can probably detour.
Go to the
They
swamp,
can
but
head off.
okay.
Me and you fight.
I do not mind going to the swamp with you.
Detour just.
Okay.
If you see them, we go Nicolai.
One real quick. Alright, easy. Okay. We're going to take a quick detour to the swamp area because I want to.
Does anyone else see this?
No. Wait, yes. What is
We'll
it?
meet you back.
Somewhere.
Perhaps that's the thing that's pushing them out.
What are we saying?
I knew it. I knew it. This forest is haunted.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna have to leave.
It's a fucking Fey forest.
No,
you think it's a good idea, Nicolai?
Let's get this done quickly then. Where is the swamp?
To the swamp will be quick. I believe there is value in this resource.
Everyone.
Alright, let's run.
Then let us be off.
Safe travels!
We'll see you back at home.
I only want a couple, like a handful. Does anyone want to be leech bait for me?
I do not mind this. My blood loss will be insignificant.
We're going to get some leeches.
We're getting leeches.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
So, Nicolai, you don't have to breathe, right?
No,
Why is that?
I'm dead.
I'm dead.
No.
What a fool.
I've learned not to be afraid of explaining it. If this were any other place, the sun protects me. Which is strange to say.
I am still a bit taken aback that there is no sun.
Yeah, it's always in a constant state of twilight.
Which I like. I am not complaining. It's just a lot to get used to.
I like feeling the sun on my skin. This is all annoying.
I am. I do not. So I am having a great time.
It's like if I were to go to the marshlands. What was the name of it again? They had a queen. Eldaron. It was, I think, the name of it was. It was very foggy and it was overcast all the fucking time. Very annoying.
Do you think the leeches would be entertained by a corpse like I being submerged in the water?
I was thinking you were just gonna put your arm in. We only need a
I
small
think we should
amount.
throw the rabbit inside the water.
What rabbit? Oh.
I do not want him to get caught under my armor or other things. This impasse has been very difficult to deal with. Do you mind if I change?
That's fine.
Do what you need to do. I would go and get them myself, but leeches don't tend to like me.
One problem.
I don't know. They just never seem to get around to me.
Do you have some sort of distancing aura that they don't like?
I don't know. Even they didn't like me back home, and last time we were here, they didn't like me either. That's why I couldn't catch any.
Okay.
They all just moved away. There
Were you
go.
wearing that underneath your armor the entire time?
Can't believe.
Oh.
What happened?
It's my pajamas!
If I'm picking any off, I am quite an expert.
No, it's fine. I sleep in my underwear.
You wanted to throw me in the lake.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So you can just cook them. Oh! Oh! I did it.
Get careful.
There.
That's why we're here.
Yeah, we're getting leeches. They want leeches.
I'm collecting leeches, yes.
Oh, look, they're all over my leg.
Just covered.
Scratch. Scratch.
Oh, okay.
Just.
Yeah.
Just put them in here.
There you go.
Yes, thank you.
Oh my god. You lost. Are you fine?
Oh. Do you need more?
You look like
this should be good. Yeah, you're a little pale.
You look like you
Did I
lost
take
a lot of
that much
blood.
out of
Hey,
you?
Wayne, you should
That
put your
is
tail
okay.
in the water. It'll get
Do
smaller.
you even have blood?
No,
Oh.
we're not doing that. That sounds like a very terrible, horrible
You have
Then
idea.
blood?
we should heat
I'm
it up.
But
apparently
it's
not allowed if they
bigger.
have drained you that bad.
I live between life and death. I am like a twilight, but as a person. This is okay. I still
Alright.
experience the awfulness of blood loss like I am living. But I will not die.
Oh.
Not like that.
Well, you're very good at getting leeches. So I
Thank
commend you
you.
for that one.
It kind of
Seeing
sting.
how-
I usually can't feel that. It's funny.
That doesn't seem good.
Oh, I'm putting my
What about your
clothes back
armor?
on.
Yeah, I was about to. You need your arm.
So,
Pain is good. It is like a reminder that someone is alive.
Yeah, but if you didn't feel it for a very long time and you start feeling it again, that should be a problem.
I am actually having a very similar problem. I took a little fall off of a small ledge my first day, and it actually really hurt my legs. That was new.
alright. I'm glad we got
Bandage you, aren't
leashes.
you?
Yeah, you should bend with your knees. That way, if you fall, you don't.
They'll get back safely now.
Well, see, now I know that. At the time, I did not.
I guess we can leave. We didn't really bring equipment to get anything else.
Mhm.
I was gonna want to start punching trees like some sort of madman. I am a miner.
Why
so
do
I'm
people
already-
punch the tree? Huh?
Well,
One good thing to take away from this is that the forest is calm for now. There's a good peace of mind that is found.
Yeah.
I mean, I totally didn't make a trade with a Fae today, but I guess it's probably fine.
Nicolai, are you okay?
Oh, I just had leeches attack
They
me.
just had a little.
It's fine.
Yeah, they just had a little bit of
Oh.
blood sucked out of them.
He changed into a bathing suit. You should have been there.
It was the pajamas. You. What are you doing here?
Charge!
Oh yeah, that fucking.
Ghost? I haven't seen the
There was like some sort of shady thing with red eyes looking at Nicolai and me and Bunny Man over there whose name I don't know.
Wayne.
Dwayne?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. We have a rock
Wayne.
named Dwayne and his name is Dwayne? Wayne?
No, without the D.
Wayne.
Wayne has no D.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry for your loss.
What?
They said Wayne has no D. I'm sorry for your loss.
That's not what I meant, and you know it.
Thank you.
I think that makes sense.
Nicolai?
Thank you for your concern.
Why have you feel that?
Hello, friend.
Defensive purposes.
Fair enough.
They sense the presence of Nim and notice that they're very terrifying. Good job, Nim.
I mean, I hope. Wait, Nim.
Truly an absolute terror.
Nim can actually eat ghosts.
What are you sensing, Nicolai?
Just wary. That is all.
There's a person over there that went to the truck.
Anyway, I think we might be leaving. Unless Ted is needing assistance.
If anyone requires assistance, I do not mind looking out for them, but I wouldn't want to keep the
Let me
party I
use my
brought along
sense
here.
of-
I believe it's just us.
No. Wait.
What is the matter?
waiting by the entrance and they did not pass you?
It was. No, please don't allow when it comes.
Okay, Ted's gone, but we just saw Shen. I don't know where Ted is. Is Ted over there?
No,
I'm
we didn't
concerned
see.
for Ted.
Oh, fuck
Ted
us.
is not here along the path.
Ted.
You saw Shen?
Yeah, he was by the camp. The rude guy. He had just entered the little cabin thingamajig, and then Shen just walked past, and I don't know if it was just his hair or he had like an aura or something.
Say hello?
I don't know if Ted's in there.
Do you want to check this? Are you concerned?
I am. I mean, considering everything that's happened with Shen, I'm worried, but also Shen.
Last I saw this individual, we were on speaking terms. I feel as though we perhaps walk without our weapons drawn. They will be a little more considerate.
Maybe.
They're always more considerate when we don't have a blade drawn to hit their throat, but at the same time, where is our
From what
friend?
I've heard this individual, I don't even know if hitting them with a blade will do anything. Aren't these people like immensely powerful or something?
That's the dragons and the fae.
Yeah.
We all know.
Not all the fae, though.
Basically, if
I will see with the group. Yes, I won't. Wonderful.
Fiona, do you want to inspect this? If you are worried or are not
I wanna
willing,
make sure
that
Ted's
is
okay.
okay. Alright.
Ted's safety is more important. Though he is friends with Shen. If we see him and Shen talking, then we stay at a distance, considering, you know.
We stay at a distance, we be respectful, no weapon drawing if we can help this, though.
Yeah.
We play with the expectations and what has been worded to us.
Who's over there?
Also,
Hello.
This is actually where me and Ribs found a Fae. Speaking of.
Well, I did not see one.
I didn't see him up by that tent.
Where did Ted go?
Where'd that fat man go?
Ever since Lou said kidnap, I'm really worried about him being kidnapped now. Why'd they have to stick that word in my mind?
Alright, let us not assume the worst at first. You said, okay, let us recount some steps. You were waiting at the entrance the entire time and you did not see them both.
Yes, until you
okay.
guys were coming over, just a little
shit,
before
I was
that,
gonna
I
go
didn't
that
see
way.
you guys.
Okay. So how big was that time opening? Was there any potential chance that they could have walked past you as soon as you had gone to meet us?
I was pretty quick, so maybe just 30 seconds at
Okay, that is not a lot of time. Well, I saw that little one run off this way. I went to go take a look at the ledge. Like I said, do not let the negative thoughts be the first ones that take over your mind. That leads to mania.
I need a backpack just to put
And
watch
mania is
when
not good.
Shen approached our group before talking is a good start. But I hope you do not take
Yeah.
this in an offensive manner. I will do everything I can to make sure you don't get harmed the same way.
With Lou.
How did you see this?
I was walking up.
Oh, there.
To be fair.
Are they just talking?
Lou gets up to a lot of stuff without us knowing.
Yeah, very
I'm
small.
worried what... Yeah, but they've done a lot of things without us knowing and only knowing about the consequences after.
Do they cause a lot of problems?
Constant.
Okay, is that why people are so rude to them?
Probably. Oh, rip.
Throw food at them.
Would you like to get a bit closer?
I don't know. I'll be fine.
Don't worry, if anything jumps out at it, I'll jump back at it. Oh look, they're just walking right up to him, that's nice. Nicolai, do you think you'd like to go say hi since you were the last one to spoke with him?
I believe so. I would like to check on him.
Well, I'd say now's your time, unless... Most likely once they're done.
Are they having a private
Just
conversation?
leave it fucking be.
No, it's fine.
And it was fine. I asked him where Ted is. He saw him here, and then after that, nothing.
Does it seem like they're having a private conversation?
The rocks are nice.
No, he's just checking up on him.
Okay.
Kind of the ass end of the conversation I heard. Well, it still doesn't help us find where Ted is.
No.
You have getting out of the water.
Do you need help?
Good.
What?
I'm good.
Hello. Yeah. I was saying hello to our slime friend.
Where did Iona go?
Up there.
Oh.
You know, if I'm able to approach him, I am going to...
just disappear on me.
Ah.
I want you to know that I am going to attempt to approach Shen and talk.
Do you think the leash will get mad that I start chasing the bag?
Be safe. I'll keep a lookout for Ted, I guess.
Why do you choose to wear a skirt when you fly?
Because I can.
Okay, well, so we lost our lizard folk Ted, man in blue suit, lizard man. If you could help us find him, we're trying to look for him. We don't know where the hell he is.
Very sad story.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Is it alright for me to approach? I just wanted to check in on you, as people are venturing around.
Why would you not be alright to approach?
I know some people like to have private conversations or conversation develops.
That's not exactly
That's all.
private.
If it was a private conversation, there would be no means for you to find it. So, do not worry.
Oh. Understood. I simply wanted to check how you are doing. From last time speaking, people were venturing around. And if there's anything I can help with. As I was gathering resources, if there's anything I can get you, do let me know. I'm still gathering.
I will appreciate that. And what exactly is your name again?
Oh, apologies. People know me as Nicolai.
Nicolai, it's a pleasure to meet you. I am Shen. I assume you've met my new friend Crimson in Enjoyable Stories. Have you heard of their tales?
Admittedly, no. Not too many. They've been a kind soul.
Why don't you try our new story on Nicolai?
Oh, I love
Oh,
that
bye.
story. So, it was the story of an amazing, cool dragon. He stunned the world with his wonders and powers. He flew over like giants forests that like guarded lands. They're like protected lands. He just flew over them. He was very strong and powerful. It was amazing. He met a group of townspeople. They were very nice. They took him in. They took care of him. And over time, he just suddenly didn't like their ways of doing some things. So he decided that he's going to destroy the town. and he's gonna like lay waste to the whole town. He's gonna cause fire. He's gonna cause violence. He's gonna make a lot of bloodshed because they did things to him that he didn't want them to do. So yeah, I think it was a pretty cool story. What do you think? Did I do it about right?
Yes. You had a very embellished but enjoyable story. It could lead to many different things. After all, what do you think it should be? Fact or fiction? What do you think? That always makes people think when they hear a story.
Yeah, that's a good question. I could ask them. I could ask everyone if they think it's fact or fiction. Good idea.
Yes. Nicolai, what
There are
would
always
you
truths
prefer the
even in
story to
fiction, I
be?
suppose.
Fiction? It's possible. I prefer fact.
I think it's fact as well.
Then I will say it is fact.
I
If we
hope you
know
never
it is a
meet this
fact.
dragon. I would not want to meet someone like that that would destroy my home.
If that ever happened, would there be any way to help?
Yeah,
Yes,
would
of
there be any way
course.
that we could help?
And that is the point of a story. What does
That is
the
true.
author want you to find within the lines?
Oh.
The words. What is the author's true meaning? Why was the dragon upset that the town needed to be destroyed?
Where a story is being told with facts, it is simply history. But history is a lesson. I hope to learn from this history.
Yes.
I would
Or
gladly be a student.
what about prophecy?
Ooh, that's
Future. Something
brings
the writer
down to the
hopes
ages
to
of
make
people.
real.
It's written down in the book and gets passed on.
Yes.
Prophecy in
is what the
history
writer
has
makes
a
of it.
wonderful term, wonderful wording for this. I believe people treat such words with reverence.
So, what do you think would be more interesting to tell your fellow townsfolk? That
I think
this
I should tell them the
story
story
that
that you told me about. I think it sounds
my
good
friend
idea.
has made up. An interesting one. Who they
That's a good
appear to
story.
have put me as the main character.
I
Should
don't
you
know,
say
dude.
it's fact or fiction?
Oh no, you would be kind of the main character because you are cool,
History?
strong, you're powerful.
Or prophecy? What would make it more interesting to the people of Sundial?
I think it'd be prophecy.
Yes.
Because
I
that
think
means
so
it
as
would
well.
be
You
to
say
the coming.
both. It has quite the impact, no? It begets the cyclical nature and the warning that comes with the story like telling. It is both.
Yes. Time is not a line, it is a circle, that theme. And if the same thing continues to happen, surely there's a reason. But are you trying to fix the problems of the story, in turn not causing the story to happen in the way it always will?
I know some
story is
people,
true, then
when we
you can't
talk of
exactly fix it.
stories and mythology and such, they do look deeply into the stories. If they were told such, I know some that would seek to try and talk and discuss about this much further to understand.
Yes, I think it would be a good idea. You seem to have many new townsfolk. Do they know the history of your town? What you all have been doing? Or are they unaware
I know about
and innocent?
what they've been doing.
I consider myself fairly new to the town. I've only been here Perhaps 15 or 16 moons.
Then maybe
I've been here less than you have in that case.
you'd want the story to be fiction. Because the longer you're here, the more fact it becomes.
I would like it to be a history
Sounds
to
like
learn
the
from.
legendary dragon got betrayed in a way.
Yes. Why don't you
It's
go
quite
off and
sad.
tell these people this new story you have?
Oh, sounds like fun. How about those people hiding behind the rocks over there trying to peep on us?
Oh, they gave up on that already. They saw Nicolai was here and they trusted him.
Yeah, they
They were
obviously
worried
wouldn't trust
about
me.
you. They did not
I don't know about
what
that
you
one.
would say to me, nor what I would say to you. But when Nicolai came over, a trusted member of the town, they felt safe and secure.
Ah, that makes
And so, you will go over and tell them whatever you want. Then
I
Nicolai
will
will
tell
tell
them the
them what
stories
he
of
thinks to be the
legends and
truth.
power.
And the fun thing about stories is you can make either or the truth, or lie.
That's true. You can manipulate. If you're the only person that knows about the story, you can manipulate it to however you want it to be.
Yes.
There is power being the writer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything you would like me
Well-
to do to make either of your sides more believable to your story you will tell the townsfolk? Would you like me to be the big, strong dragon that will threaten the town? Or would you like me to be an ally that will help you survive?
I kind of just
From
want you
where
to
I
be my
stand-
friend. That's about it.
From where I
Your
stand,
friend.
I suppose this is.
That's about all I want. I don't really care about much else.
I was more curious as
What
to
do you
what you
want?
wanted the most. There are many
What I
like
want.
me who want to know how you wish it to be. Would you like to break a cyclical
want-
nature to a prophecy? Would you
really
like it
want
to
to
be
know
a
what I
history to learn from? I
Knowledge is
am a
key.
battlesmith artificer. I was made to protect and to serve. My want was never first, friend.
Well, the enthusiasm to read the story is appreciated to the writer. But it's too early for you to find out the truth. Maybe someday. Keep reading.
I want to say from bottom of what is left of my heart, thank you for this conversation. I do
I am always available.
wish
for
you safe
conversation.
travels.
You as well. Crimson.
I
will
wish
let
you the
you
safest
go.
of travels.
You as well. Do tell an engaging story. I'd like to hear what they think
I
about
will,
it.
I will share it. I will cause a meeting to happen, and I will share it to everyone.
Do you like meetings?
It's fairly common about meetings. Meetings are fairly common.
Meetings are great
I
when
think meetings
they come
are
to an understanding.
boring. You
Yeah,
learn
fairly
more about
boring,
what
but
someone
it brings
thinks
people
on a
together to
one-on-one.
have.
Who is someone that you value the most in town? Outside of perhaps Nicolai. Who would you
Who's
want to
someone I
tell
value
this
the most
story
in
to
town?
first?
I do not take any offense if you do not
Ooh.
value me.
Who do I
Everyone
value
has
the most
something
in
to
town?
value in them.
Yeah,
I
It
think
has
I'd
to be
value
someone else.
Tobias.
Tobias.
Yeah, the
Tell him.
bird.
And then
He's very nice.
Tobias may tell someone else, and then you'll tell someone else.
I don't think he'd tell anyone else.
And then the story will continue to grow. Possibly different. Or the
It
same.
would be. Oh, that sounds like a good idea. Like they have to spread the word to another person that they know. So like the story's like multiple different ways, and then everybody will like get confused slightly.
Yes,
That was
it
a
is
little bit like
possible.
fun. Then everybody will have to go to the meaning of understanding which is true and which is false.
That is your
Sort of
choice.
like a riddle.
Everyone has a choice.
I suppose then you truly have a bit more understanding how everyone personally interprets it. Very interesting.
I
I
do hope you
apologize
make
for
the right
taking up the time.
I will spread word.
Farewell.
I think.
Farewell.
Fine. Farewell, Shen.
Evil conversation with Shen. Did I fly out again?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Nah,
No
if
such
you didn't see him
thing.
the first time, you
find them?
you spend hours at it and you won't find him.
I'd like to apologize for taking so much
normal.
time conversing with him. We should head back to
No,
town.
it's fine.
It's okay.
We don't know what
I'm
Ted
sure
is. We haven't
conversation
seen
with
him.
him is not common. Yes.
Speaking of finding anything,
Can we
have y'all
confirm
seen
that
a
he's
strange
here?
creature that was like, looked kind of wood-ish and looked like a tree? The one that used...
Adam?
Spice trap.
Spice
I
Dragon?
hope
Was that
this
what it was?
spice
Was it like a
dragon
knife,
got
with
back
lizard
safely.
Oh yeah, this is Spice Trap. Looking, had some ears.
Oh, spice trap. My apologies. I do hope it got back safely.
We touched noses. They
Me
helped
too.
him like my feathers. And then once I finally took
Okay,
a bite
I'm
from
gonna
their
go
leaf,
do
they ran out.
something. Nobody worry about what I'm doing.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Nurture
I'm
can
still,
do
still amazed that she can fly with a mushroom.
recently.
Very otiki.
I'm gonna grab a drink and just have Nicolai ominously standing here for a moment.
When the others are ready to go, might as well.
They're making old people jokes and they're not funny.
What kind of joke? I'm afraid I might be even more old-fashioned than some.
I don't know. I don't know. Something with like Mario not knowing Italians, and then I just walked away because it started to confuse me.
So we're probably going to give up looking for Ted, considering the fact that we'd have to most likely comb the entire area in order to do so, which is most likely impossible.
Ted, I hope you're safe.
I will assume either Ted is lost somewhere, or he's back in town. If he is not back in town, then we have issue. We have to do SNR.
But an issue that, yes. I mean, going out too far into this place on your own is not a smart move in itself, but...
We did a brief look over, conversed.
Hail, Ghost. Would you like
Do you
to
know
strike
where our
up
friend is?
conversation?
His name is Ted, Lizard Folk. Alright. Well, thanks
Damn.
anyway.
Thanks.
Well, at least we know it's not malicious.
I think it's full.
help you settle whatever
ominous
unfinished business you have.
in nature.
Maybe move on to whatever left to life
Like a way to like send
befits
it
you.
Uh,
No.
Well, if it's a ghost, we can perform an exorcism. If it's a dragon,
I know the right things to say, but I can't say them.
He used to have a
And they're
soul
gone.
ring, which enables me to capture lost souls like that one, but it was taken away from me.
Palo nuele, kinna etalonu.
Kind of abused it.
Could you actually teach me Elvish?
You used to hear the
I've been interested in the languages, but usually I just use, the comprehend languages to spell to like actually understand things, especially written. So like I've actually wanted to learn another language, but it's always been really difficult. And every time I try and talk to someone who's speaking of the language, there's a literal language barrier, so I can't really actually do that.
I mean, I could teach you where the Elvish from where I'm from. I don't know if that'll translate well to other races.
Oh, you're right. Oh, other worlds have other languages and
Wait, I think I see
variations.
the red you were mentioning.
Yeah, common's the only one that seems to most likely be the thing. I mean, if we find a... Oh, you know what? What was his name? Who was the elf in the village?
What? In the rat?
John.
I guess... What was it?
John.
John. Yeah, I could try to see if it's the same with John. Unless he doesn't know Elvish, because that is the thing that's happened sometimes. Oh, see, he's still here, so we're gonna have to come back anyway.
Oh.
I'm better connection than you guys. I loaded first.
What you mean? Shut You know what? Joke's on you. Oh yeah.
I'm gonna wait at the tree. I'm gonna wait at goodbye, bye.
Wait, how's my Elvish sound?
Color clothes to be able to change the color of hair.
Oh dear.
Every time. Oh.
You'll be fine. Did you have a rough time going through that?
It's every time. They just seem to not like me. Every time I go through, just I get spat out and then thrown onto the floor, or I get nauseous. Ugh.
It's ironic you say spat out, because some people think the actual tree looks like a face, especially from right here.
Oh, what the
Kinda
fuck?
back up a little bit.
Let's see it.
Just kinda.
That's unsettling.
It is. Anyways,
I wouldn't be surprised
sure it's
if
no
it was
consequence.
actually a live thing.
Let us quickly scan the town to see if Ted actually got back here. Otherwise, we'll have troubles.
Agreed.
I am
Otherwise,
more
I'm gonna
troubled
have to
by
create a
my
search party.
conversation with Shim.
Oh,
I'm sure they'll
And
be
why is that?
fine.
Gold. Hi.
If
Oh,
not,
hey,
I can
Gold.
try looking for them.
I never thought I'd see you working a desk job.
Well,
I mean, this
I'm
is
trying
the-
to start a crafters guild or artisans guild alongside using this place for a storage place, a free
This is where we're
open
gonna be
place to
operating.
craft. We're gonna be using
so
this
you're the
space
one.
to free craftsmen of any sort to be used to anyone of any sort to put tools and also crafting supplies and other things that could be used to, well, anything of any sort. Alongside
That
with
sounds lovely.
a home for any skilled laborers and artisans wise. Actually, that's a
I will
not bad
immediately
idea,
start
actually, the
stocking
name.
equipment
Artisans Guild.
and
Artisans Guild works.
I will immediately start stocking my
sorry.
equipment and masonry tools that I made last night here. Do you have compartments labeled and such already, or is that yet to be
Yes,
decided?
most of the cabinets and shelves all around usually labeled in different resources. We put the heavier resources in the back.
Understood.
purposes.
I'll start moving stuff to the appropriate locations later today. I look forward to
Indeed. And also, don't worry if you want to keep your tools only to yourself. I can understand that.
I see the value
want me
in
breaking
also
your
making
pickaxe.
it.
Indeed.
I see the value in having some stuff stocked here. Eventually, it will be bountiful. I'll leave it to it.
Where do you get the potion? Yeah.
You already asked me. I found it in the Defenders Guild tent.
I thought that was the messer.
Oh.
We haven't seen them around the town when we woke. Perhaps
They haven't seen
they were
that.
in the forest.
We'll go check around the tavern.
Oh.
Alright.
Hello.
Check. Well, oh, hi. Hey, you haven't seen any rats, have ya?
Nope.
Okay.
Hey Wayne, I'm gonna need to tell you a story.
Someone stole my stuff.
Hello, Nicolai.
Hello. I've just gotten back from the forest. I was perusing, gathered some materials. The people were trying to look for Ted, but we could not find him. Did he happen to come back here any couple of minutes ago, or?
Not that I've seen, but I could try and look for him.
It seems multiple people are a bit worried about his whereabouts. Any news in the town?
Asa is doing better.
That is good to hear.
We found a way to stabilize her.
If there's anything particular needed, I will try to keep an eye out. I feel well enough to
Alright, then.
continue gathering resources and such.
There's nothing that I can think of currently that I need.
Alrighty. I will continue my search for Tiet. Good day.
There.
There's something there. Also, at some point, I did not mean to trouble you too much, but I spoke to Shin. He is trying to spread a story. But, by definitions, to their understanding, since they're the only ones telling the story, it is a history more than a story. It is facts. The little one with the white hair and the deep blue garbs. They were talking to Shin. They learned of this story and are now spreading it around town.
I see.
I did not hear the entire
If I see her,
conversation.
I'll speak with her.
What is the proper pronunciation of name? I do not know it. For the little one.
Lou.
Oh. They called Lou Crimson.
Yes, that is the name that she usually goes by, but Lou is the name that Julian gave her.
I see. I hope Lou will be okay. But, they seem very excited about collaborating with the storytelling. People did not share this enthusiasm. This is for sure.
Yes, I can understand that.
I don't mean to interrupt you guys, but we caught the rat, and I need to interrogate it. You got like a hammer and like some pliers? I can't go in there; it's too bright.
Oh, too bright? No problem. I have something
Yeah, I just need
just
a hammer
for
and some
you.
pliers. Oh, okay, thanks. Appreciate it. Sorry, I'll get out of your hair, metaphorically speaking.
I would like to give you these smaller pliers. These are usually for jewelry, but they are very good.
Okay, yeah.
Smaller pliers in smaller maids. These merit very good for the small jewelry work too. Great for that. Have fun
Oh,
playing.
okay, gotcha. Got it. Okay, yeah, that should be perfect for their little limbs. Thanks.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'm concerned I'm going to follow them.
Nicolai?
Oh.
May I enter?
Of course.
Do you know anything about the gems by any chance?
The gems. What the? Are you looking for particular ones?
But after you all left, a rat came up and life, and I threatened it with its life, and it came back to me and offered me this uncut large blue gem, and I'm going to try and see if there's anything about it that anyone can decipher. I know nothing about gems, except they're worth a lot of money, but money means nothing here, so.
The last blue gem I saw had some kind of powers to do with water. The alchemist in Alchemist Tower may know how to utilize it better than me. I've yet to experiment with the crystal tech like this. There are different things we were setting up for a sending stone system, but those gems were to do with power conductivity and sending. They were red and orange. The blue one? I do not know. I wish you the best.
Thank you so much. I am hoping for the best, so I appreciate your help.
Best I can help with at that point is cutting it into particular shapes for conductivity.
One more question, if I can. A bit more personal, so you don't have to answer.
Alright.
If I may, how did you become what you are?
Me? When we go into service, there is an option. For most at this time, when I joined, it was more do this or die. Some people still see that as a choice. I still see it as a choice to perish. I chose to become an unending force for my people.
Do you think you have done good with it?
I believe so. There are times when I know if I was not there, and I was not able to take the brunt of force that I could with my nature, good people would have died. I don't know their fates right now, but I am glad that they continue to persist. This makes a sacrifice worth it every day.
I have been seeing life through a very shallow lens, let's say, till I got here, and seeing yourself and others here have definitely broadened my horizons a bit. So I appreciate that, and it was a good answer. Good. But yes. But this is what I need to know. Thank you.
I would like to apologize for the culture shock and other revelations.
It is not your fault. It's whoever's fault why we are here, I suppose. But I was not very fond of the undead people back home.
This is why I have this appearance. In the daylight I appear normal. It is a curse after all. I did not get this by dying normally. I live in death. A curse I'm willing to bear. I wish there were better ways to go about expressing this. But I suppose these are trying times. Otherwise I would have been a lot more gentle with this.
I suppose they are. We do not have the same experiences, but I share some aspects with you in that sense. And if you ever need to speak about it, I am also not living, I suppose. So I understand some of the sentiments.
I also understand for some people, seeing someone of my nature can bring about the fight of right. This I understand as well well, if there are some people like me in a controlled sense that do it for their country or in service, I think you can imagine there are definitely uncontrolled variations of this. I have had to deal with such.
I definitely understand that. I was not used to everyone being so nice once I got here. I'm used to people similarly running away in terror, pulling out the knives and pitchforks and torches. So it's a nice change. It's nice to be welcomed. As lame as that sounds.
It is quite alright. I will hold you no further. You have things you want to get to.
Yes,
Good luck with the crystal.
Thank you. Yes, thank you for your answers and your time.
I'm a defender. I can't retaliate now.
Were apparently so fat that they could not move from their throne.
Hello.
They were such a horrible king that the people rose up against them one day, and they were so surprised by the people storming into the castle that they had a heart attack on the spot. Well done. What a way to go out.
Wow.
Oh.
I caught the tail end of this, but it sounds pretty unfortunate.
Just somebody running in on you and you're just dead. It was
Right, you run up to the
story of a king many years ago in my home world.
Oh.
Not a very good one.
Little fat ass.
Oh dear. Oh, that sounds a bit funny.
What did I walk into?
No, there was
Tales,
one
stories.
guy of Titus world that couldn't really move around a lot, so he's just fucking away.
I'll leave you to it.
Fat ass. I got stuck inside something that I do not want to be part of.
Okay, can you tell if one? If I showed you one, could you give me maybe a rough estimate?
Sure, I can see what I can do.
Alright, after you had all left the forest, a rat came up and stole Nim's knife, and then I threatened it with its life, and it came back and it handed me this uncut blue gem. So I'm going to see if it did something special about it.
What if
Oh,
there's
yeah,
a
Sarah, you
mana
were there.
crystal? I told Iona about it, yeah.
Mana crystals. Well, actually,
What's a
mana
mana
crystals are very
crystal?
easy to sense.
It's a crystal
little
filled
man
with a
inside.
shit ton of mana. Yeah, not what they said.
How are you doing?
I'm
Mr.
doing
Weaver
good.
treating
Thank
you
for
well?
asking, Nicolai.
I've been running about.
Not right
I've been
now.
looking for Ted, but I guess he is not in town.
He was leaving for the forest a while ago. I haven't seen him since.
I suppose I will keep searching. But I am glad you are doing well.
I think he was actually asking about you. He asked where the group was that went in the forest. I said they just left and he went off to find you.
Oh dear. Oh, I suppose even more reason I try to look for him. Thank you.
Help me!
I do hope it's painful. Oh, it looks painful.
It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
Alright, I'll continue. Have a good one.
Have a good day, Nicolai.
You too. I love the chubby man.
Take care. Be good now.
Oh, why am I lagging?
Question?
Oh, yeah, yes. Oh, hello. Yes.
I will let you go. I just
cool.
you know much about gems?
As I said, if you
I know some about gems.
I will give you your heart back.
When you are not busy, perhaps one day, if I could show you one too, we could know something about it. If possible.
Ma'am,
Listen,
listen. That
I will
hat was
also
a gift.
convince Ivy to give you a second sugar cube.
Hi, sir. Hello.
Yes, friend, how may I help?
Mr. Carrie, you can have these back. I'm done.
Did they come in handy? Did you get what you wanted?
Yeah. Yeah, I used the little hammer thingy to beat the heck out of the rat, and then I didn't get to use the pliers to pull out their fingernails.
Well, if you
I
ever need
know.
them again, perhaps enough uses and it will have your name on it.
Oh, thanks. It doesn't have to have my name on it. I don't even know how to spell my name, so. But thanks, I appreciate that. I owe you a favor.
Oh, well, I will say this. It can be a small of a favor. In terms of me, I cannot think of anything right now. Apologies. But I will
Oh,
keep
no,
it
that's
in
fine.
mind.
You just hold on to that.
Absolutely. I like to try and think of things that are fun.
Oh, good. Alright, you have a good one.
You too. Little shading as Nicolai a favor. Great. Let's see. I think I might take Nicolai into a brooding corner, fellas. Uh-oh. Wait, what's that? It's John. It's the bird.
Nicolai, hi. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine so far. Are they alright? Although
Things are
What has happened?
very good and peachy. Not anything major. We might need a healer though.
It's just to be discreet. Cause you were being discreet with me right now.
Considering that some people may not be exactly thrilled with her in the town, yes.
Excuse me.
Her horn is glowing a little bit, but that's it.
Seems good.
Are they conscious? Is there any way to help them?
They're not.
They are very unconscious.
Have you seen Catherine around?
I can go search for Catherine. I'll be discreet.
Good.
I've never met a dog that was able to communicate.
I am. Yes,
Catherine.
listen, apologies. The brain is going.
Apologies. I would want to try to away for a moment at Ahelia's hut.
I probably assume
It's a personal
I
question.
didn't think your face was in here.
I only eat vegetables, and most
Alright.
vegetables are soft.
I don't know
That
what
was,
kind
like,
of book that is, so no.
I do not want to cause alarm by saying it out here.
Seems like a diary involving some
from what I'm guessing, and then
water
you
mage.
can endless amounts of whatever the hell.
I appreciate it. There is someone injured in the hut. I understand if you do not want to partake, but would you at least take a glance?
Even for you June bugs? Dang.
Yes, I will.
For my June bugs, I don't know what you're implying.
A couple of the others have come back from the forest. And so has the Fey woman. I'll leave it to it.
Okay.
There we go.
A shadeling owes me a favor. If
kind of
there is any, well, I provided them tools so that they may perform something nasty on a rat or pest. For that they are extremely grateful and told me they owe me a favor. I express this to you in case you ever want these shadlings to do something. I am open to ideas.
I see.
I'm going to see how this is. I'm happy to keep an eye out with you.
I'm gonna keep an eye out, and I already see a problem possibly. Gold might have an issue with Eska.
You can tell that there's something preventing her from healing.
Okay.
So someone's going to have to take some of it into them? Is that what you're saying?
So.
This is another thing where I can perhaps take a brunt of a punishment for my nature as such.
Alright, so it seems something is preventing her from healing.
I think we might have
I'm
to.
not entirely sure what.
I can take some of it this time.
I'm going to...
I'd be willing to take some of it.
Take some of what? I'm sorry?
This will be difficult for me to express to some folks, but I am okay with also burdening it. I understand what happened to me last time. I am prepared for this.
Taking.
I'm not about to
Sorry?
get in the way of anybody trying to help. Mr. Shin has anti-magic stuff, and we need to pull it out, but the only way we know how to do it is for just somebody else to have it, basically. So, whatever we need to do, let's do that.
I will do this the way that I did last time. George was there, but I will be taking the place of George. I would apply my hand to where there is damage, perhaps. Before this, perhaps, if there is any injuries that need any help with weaving or the body is manipulatable, I will assist. Before I'm incapable.
Okay. Well, I don't have any injuries I know of.
Beat him on the shoulder.
Ted?
Well, I have Shen's ink on my nose.
Are there any injuries that Nicolai can heal or do with just traditional medicine or manipulating the flesh?
There is a big black, like almost void right here. And there's various other injuries that seem significantly less important.
Speak once this is dealt with.
Hey, are you sure you
met with Shen?
would want to take this
If it's alright.
magic stopping stuff from her?
You?
I'm going to make sure
I think Baseska is very important.
that there is no
not
bleeding
only
or
to me,
seeping
but
of wounds
she
and
is.
such with the flesh weaving. Then I'm going to apply my hand on the wound and try and do the concentration or the flow thing to take on some of the burden.
You came back to town?
But only after practicing this fixing of the wounds.
I am awful at this, Ted.
Do I need to do anything as part of this?
I'll catch up with you, yes.
We did bring some of the kind of mossy and fungal stuff from the forest the other day, from the swamp. It is good for bandages and medicinal application. I do not know if it will help them too much, but once I weave some of the wounds to a much more comfortable way, perhaps we apply this. Well,
Okay. I'll go grab that then. I think we had that, or yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what your affinity is, but my own I am creation affinity. I don't know. If I was to help, I don't know how well I would be helping, if at all, and during this process.
I'm simply doing some more traditional work on this body.
See.
Trying to
There are
make sure
plenty
that
of
it's
more
comfortable.
regular wounds you could try to recover, but it'll be hard until whatever is preventing the healing to
Okay.
take place.
This thing is anti-magic, so I'm going to try, now that I've sorted and tried to move things around a bit more comfortably, I'm going to focus on that. Once that is done, you can try your healings.
Yes, that is.
So I know this thing,
great
if it's like the thing Shinto, it block all these abilities and such.
Mm.
I'm going to try
You
this
can
now.
pass some in to me, Nicolai.
Okay. I am now concentrating
And I'm
on where
ready
the
to
effect
heal
is.
as soon as you give the word.
You feel a lot of wrath coming from the wound. Inky black vines start to form around your fingertips.
Focus.
Almost as if they're trying to pull you in.
But this sensation, trying to practice the kind of meditation. I feel a pull, but I am going to try and gently think of pulling back. Not with too much force, not with too much will.
No, is that
Like a gentle tug.
Yes.
Yes.
They slowly start to loosen their grip.
I needed
What
a
happened?
healer, and well, we found her. Well,
The
she
black
found
slowly
us,
begins
but
to become more green. It's not quite gone, but it's tempered for now.
If there is any essence or ill will of this anti-magic that Nicolai can pull from here, he would be focusing on that, like twirling his finger on the vine. Like a beckoning.
The vine starts to come toward you, but stops. It returns to where it came from, almost as if it had a purpose.
Do not be afraid to share, but
yeah, Eska, we are here to help. We're here for you.
No shame in accepting aid from others.
The ink. The ink.
Oh, she has ink? There's nothing I can do.
that is what I'm trying to take away. If I can, like last time.
Non-healing magic is, or non-fey healing magic is going to help with
Grabs
that.
your hand and pushes it into the wound. You feel vines and thorns crawl all over your hands. You start to get all scratched up.
Oh!
We're helping. We're helping.
And then she pulls it out. You're holding like a chunk of her. And that's where all the ink is.
Good heavens.
Catherine is going to cast healing with a 19.
Heal.
Going to take
The
this
ink
chunk
out, or some of it. Here, I got a bag.
With a 15, I'm going to assist
The
in
bag.
healing.
The bag.
I've got it back.
Okay.
I can
he's
hold
got
it
the
at the
bag.
tower.
Can you hear us, Eska?
I'll step away. I don't think I can believe that. I don't want to interfere.
Cold Wolf here, where am I?
You're in
I'm
the
here.
town of Sundial.
Inky and scratched.
No, we
You've
got
had
the
worse.
ink. You helped.
Very much.
For now, it still stands.
This seemed easier than last time.
The healing is working though.
I think she was able to help you.
Good job. Good job. Thank you. Thank you, Miss Catherine.
Seems
Thank
like
you,
now all
Titus.
you can do is give her time.
What about basil or oregano?
I'll grab some of the bandages from my hand.
I'll see myself out.
Ivy.
Yes.
I promised the Shadeling one more sugar cube in exchange for them not beating Lou with a blacksmith's hammer.
Did you have a sugar cube, or are you asking me for one?
Asking you for one.
Here you go. And just take like 5 of them in case you need them for later.
Cleaned up.
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well,
Mr. Nicolai, I got all that moss and fungus and flowers. What should I do with them?
If you apply a little bit of dampening clean water, simply applying some of the beaded moss can be a good cover and protection for wounds.
Yes, anything remaining would.
I apologize for being extremely vague to bring you here.
That's quite alright.
It's more than what I need.
I can understand why you would want to be vague.
Thank you.
Well,
it was my request. For obvious reasons. Does any of you know how to deal with with Shin's ink magic? Apparently, Ted was marked and can't speak now.
So it can be helped through non-fey healing magic.
On the road for Nicolai's tiredness. It's gonna start getting
There's some
drained.
other things that like concentrating on pulling out some stuff. I forgot all the
Disadvantage.
details of it. I mean, I
Okay,
know
it's gonna
Nicolai
slowly
was
get
able to pull
rotated.
some of the ink out of me. Is that correct, Nicolai? Yes.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Nicolai was able to pull some out from me. I personally cannot do anything as I'm Fey, but regardless of that, I don't know what Nicolai did, but they would be able to help you, and then any non-Fey healing magic will help speed up the process.
I feel like we should, whatever it was that Nicolai pulled out of Veska, I think we should bring that to Fizwick to study.
It's being studied by Lawrence currently.
Ah, I see.
We have gathered materials from the forest, and Lawrence is looking over it, or will be looking over it, so that we have a better understanding of it. Additionally, just because everyone is here, I'm currently looking for a scale from a dragon, either Shen or maybe that lady dragon, any of those dragons. I would love to have a scale so that I can study it. I will be willing to
Crimson has
compensate
one.
you. Of course.
I don't know if it's from the same kind of dragons, but we
Long
had
ago,
a block scale from a dragon
I collected
from a while
one,
ago that we got.
but I sent it to the alchemist who stored it in there.
I will go find Ted.
I can retrieve.
That might
the
be a
scale
good
you left with me,
idea
Nicolai.
because
Do you have a
Gold's
Shen scale?
solution is to throw Nim
I'm not sure who's
at
it's from.
Ted's face to deal with
Nicolai
the
knows
ink,
more.
So yeah. That might
Do you know who
probably
the scale is from?
Sounds.
It is golden looking.
Honestly, at this point, I'm willing to.
And it was something that we found here, correct?
No, on the passage to, from the forest main passage to the swamp. It was found in between.
Other people in the town.
Alright, if I can have that scale so that I can study it, see if I can find any way that we can make some magic that would pierce the scale, we could use it to create a piercing shot. Does Tobias have it?
Tobias, you might know where it is stored. So,
Thank you, Nicolai.
no problem.
Everything that happened, I wouldn't want her dead.
We could I could just get a blanket for her for now.
Are you okay, Nicolai?
Can you use some help?
No, I got it. I got it. I have to go do a funeral for Ivy so that, you know, could do what we plan to do with that. I know your sleeping's right now, Miss Eska, but I'm glad you found us. Alright.
You see her horn glow?
Oh, I think she heard me. You're not gonna do anything, are you, Grandpa?
No, what do you mean do anything? I'm gonna stay here and make
I feel tired again.
You said you had a grudge, and I know you've done things behind people's back. You were gonna kill that tree.
If there's one lesson I can teach you is that you cannot trust people but their motivations.
Anything I can do?
Right now, she's
don't know.
the only thing that we have that might help us with dealing with both Shin and maybe the tree. If she dies or something happens to her, we lose that advantage. That's why I'm staying here.
She's also a friend that I feel the town has done dirty, and I want her to at least know that we can make it up to her.
I feel it's the other way around, and that we should make it up to us, but it's the same difference, I suppose.
Regardless, I want to see beyond her utility to the town. I think there's more to her than just that.
I help the one who would have
Thank you
threatened
again.
my friend, because I think it's important to break that cycle.
Thank you for helping. I know you didn't have to, and it causes you pain.
I am very tired. I'm not used to feeling tired.
I know. I'm not sure how I could help you with that, but if there is something, please just ask me. I feel like I owe you a lot already.
You were a tailor, no?
Thank you.
I would like to commission some clothing, perhaps. Something cozy, like a poncho.
I could absolutely do that. If you could tell me exactly what you want, then I can do that for you.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Alright, let's do a funeral for a person who's undead.
Is funeral for undead?
It's,
I am coming with you.
Ivy wants to make us do a funeral for her so that the dragons think that she's dead.
I see.
I don't know how they'll know about the funeral or anything, but I'm willing to do that.
So Fizwick will most likely have it this point, which is it was originally a possession of his, so I'm assuming that he would still have it.
Hey, we're going to be doing the funeral for Miss Ivy soon, so when you can, make your way to the graveyard, okay?
Hey, Nicolai's tried to walk down a little bit. I think it's fair to. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Nicolai just rolled a 2.
There's some people at the library. I'll go find those people.
Oh, thank you. I was gonna go to the tavern and see if I can find someone.
I'm not gonna lie, Tobias. I seem like a big point of interest since I talked to Shen. About quite a few things, actually.
Things do seem to be shifting lately.
I don't see any problems with me talking to Shen.
No.
Not like he did anything to me.
That makes sense. We were two things. One, we're gonna have the funeral for Miss Ivy soon. So if you want to come over to the graveyard so that we can give our passing messages to her. The other one is the people in the forest said that they ran into your contact guy out there. I didn't personally do that, but it sounds like they were able to get in touch with him.
Well, good for them.
So that sounds good. Also, do you know where everyone is? I need to tell them about the funeral.
Depends on what you mean with everyone. Some people are standing up there on the second floor of the tavern. Some people went to the library.
Oh, nice. Thank you. You're always so watchful.
Of course.
Are you okay? How do we start with that?
Man, we have a few out, a few out. I think we've had a damn good day today. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, maybe some of us more than others, because we're gonna do the funeral.
Oh, right, yeah. Right, we should probably attend to the funeral.
Wait, who died?
Oh,
That
no.
was Two Eyes.
Listen, I'm glad
Yeah, I
you're
believe that.
okay.
Okay. Funeral time.
Since when?
That, well, I mean, since always, since she's undead.
That's what I meant. And,
Right.
to you, when you're, ready time, I thank you for,
I am legally business obligated to agree and say that he is in fact dead the last time I saw them.
Exactly.
They are dead.
You and me both.
Okay.
And now, the thing has
But
been
still
started,
moving.
and we can't stop it.
Hmm? This way.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to the funeral.
In a broad sense, they would be considered alive because their soul has not departed, nor have they been incapacitated.
Oh, it's a joke.
Yes. Yeah, more or less from a dragon, yeah.
Are you alright, Nicolai?
Yeah, the dragon, I guess. Yeah, that's what I told him. Pretty stinky.
I'll just assume you're passed out.
I have a hilarious idea for next week. I feel bad. I left John in the medical area. That's alright. I need to get new swords. New swords to keep crystal bound. Because we can get the magical rat to attend the birthday bash.
And some water here in case you wake up.
And we're gonna make up a two-year cycle, but they have to come. We're gonna get Michael and just have a birthday. And when the rats show up, we'll touch him. We're gonna make him snore. That song is copyright. It's your birthday today. Exactly.
Oh,
Alright, it is the person, yeah.
We got two bars. interrogating. It's hard to see eye to eye with anybody. What?
Hey, what's this music, bro?
Certainly not. Everything is good. Like broken glass.
That feels probably happening already.
Thank you guys for coming here. I know many of you have not been here long, so this is everyone, but I'm sorry that we have to meet under these circumstances, but yes, we are gathered here today to mourn the loss of our good friend. She was a friend of mine that I've known since the town before it changed. She's always very quick to lend a hand, and she knows lots of things. She always liked learning new stuff, and I really appreciated having
she's
having her
actually dead.
around. So it's going to be very sad moving forward without Miss Ivy here. For those of you that don't know, there was a very powerful dragon attack in the forest, and Miss Ivy was the first target. And it's not even the first time she was attacked by the dragons because of her partial Fey blood. So it's very sad that that's how we lost her after living through so many
So it was
things
him,
and
right?
facing
Wait,
so
shut
many
up.
challenges. So
I'm gonna kill
Miss
him.
Ivy will be remembered.
I'm gonna kill him.
She may be gone in person, and you know, but we'll be able to move on with her by holding her close in our hearts and being able to remember her. I know with such a dear person to many of us, some of you may have some very rough emotions about the loss of Miss Ivy, and you may even be tempted to think that you see her around town. If that happens, I promise to you that, you know, we're here for you to talk about it and help you with the things that you're feeling about the loss of Miss Ivy. So, with that, she'll have a nice, pleasant rest now, away from the chaos, and you know, to honor her, I think we can all help work together to help bring calmness and safety to the town, and you know, and each of us help bolster the feelings of adventure and insight as we try to experience new things the way Miss Ivy would have liked to experience new things, and to go out and try stuff out and try to make friends. And you know, I don't think we should do the drinking blood part. I think we can just leave that one to Miss Ivy. That could be her thing. We don't need to do that one, but we could do the like sharing experiences and stuff like that the way she did. As I know she touched many people's lives through her sharing of experiences. and also her works for the various guilds. Is there anyone here that would like to make some final remarks for Miss Ivy, or maybe share a story about her?
It's no secret that I hate the fucking Fae a lot.
Amen.
But Ivy changed a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
She's by far the best Fae I ever fucking met, and she taught me how to use order magic. She don't deserve what's happening to her. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
No, you go first. No, you
Oh,
go
goodness.
first.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Ivy did a lot of work for the Alchemical Society of Magical Research. But more so than that, more so than many others, she became a very close friend. Her contributions, not just to us, but to everyone in town, will be gravely missed. Oh, goodness, I'm bad at these sort of things. Sorry.
No, that was good. You did a good job.
I'm also very bad at these kind of things, so I'll keep mine short. Ivy was very fond person to me to hold conversations with, share peace of mind, and as I see it, a wonderfully level head to have in the town.
You got your tail. You probably don't wash your butt.
With such things in mind, I hope people remember that we are more than just what we are supposedly made of. Part Fae, part dragon, undead or not. There is so much more to us than these. I hope that this will be a good reminder of that. There are far more qualities than simply this. In my homeland, there are plants that have different meanings. Ivy that climb evergreen, to do with persistence, perseverance, and eternity. I will keep this in mind going forth, to continue to persevere.
Thank you very much.
It was lovely.
In that case then, I again thank you guys for being here. I'm sure that Ivy is looking upon us right now from wherever she is and smiling that so many people think so fondly of her. And, you know, we'll use this feeling of grief right now as a fuel for us to move forward and help the town. So in your thoughts tonight, please try to think of the protection of the town, the safety of everyone, and the future that we can all share together. Even if that means that it has to be shared with those that are only memories to us now. And with that, if there's anything you want to say in private to her, please respect other people's space, as they will use this as our area for sharing things about Ivy. But otherwise, at your own pace and time, feel free to speak with her. Otherwise, feel free to be adjourned from this meeting, the funeral.
Thank you.
Thank
Service.
you. Service, thank you. Also,
Michael,
thank
I
you
heard
for
that you wanted
taking
to
care
talk
of
to
the
me.
Shadlings. Appreciate that.
I'm going to go check on that.
To speak when people are giving their word about someone. The memory of someone must be kept intact. To disturb that is quite disrespectable in my eyes, and I want to snap their neck. But anyway, that's neither here nor there.
Away
So
from
I do
everyone.
have to ask, are you alright?
Yes, thank you.
I'm a little tired. I practiced so much.
Mana sickness.
Where are they buried?
I appreciate you being here.
It's
you
best
know.
to
I
rest.
overdid it. I know I
One of these
overdid it.
graves, I believe they're buried.
I'm sorry.
Only a little.
Okay.
Nice.
It's best to just relax. Here, let me.
May you find the blessed sleep.
Is that okay?
Was she involved with that?
If you could, just...
Goodness.
It would have been so long, but when I carried you here, I figured you'd survive.
At least I seem to
Even with that grievous wound. But,
I recall.
I fell asleep in the tavern. I was worried I missed the funeral.
The teapot. That was with
days be
yeah.
or dark, depending on your preference.
I don't know about getting.
I'm glad I didn't miss it.
Tips or something for me.
I'm sad I missed a little bit.
I see.
Before she did the whole thing.
I'm glad I got to at least catch the end.
Well, we probably shouldn't speak
You
of
also
the
fucking
dead.
lied to me.
Right.
I asked them directly where you were.
Also,
Fucking dragon.
Did I do good?
Get to the materials.
I don't
You did
usually attend
wonderfully,
these.
honestly.
Little one a while back.
The thing about ivy and its meaning as a plant was really nice. Beautiful, even. I really liked it. It was very meaningful.
Yeah, as I was looking for you.
I was never an herbalist, but there's a little bit of a wonderful symbology each plant holds. A lot of my people, they're druids and herbalists, and they care about it greatly.
I stayed behind and we had a one-on-one.
See you next time.
I wouldn't have to do
And why
that.
did
That's
you,
nice.
did you say something to offend him? Why did you close your
Did we
mouth?
have a former gravekeeper?
You did.
Ted.
She was a grave cleric.
I don't mean to interrupt, but
Thank you, Mr.
I am
Rhodes.
worried
as far
about
as
it.
helping with some research. Lawrence is trying to gather as many
She,
people who have been affected
Miss
by
Morty
Shin's
was
magic, and you were
a
very
mouse
recently
lady,
affected.
and
This
she was,
month.
she
I
was
think
a
you might be a
grave
good
cleric
candidate.
that would help people move on to like the
Oh.
Did I say something to offend you?
Sorry, I
Yeah,
didn't
that's
hear
what I
you
asked.
properly.
What did you do? Something? Why would you just
Ted
shut them up?
Small.
Where did Lawrence go? Did he head back to the
Ah, yeah.
He's right over there.
Shen
Words
got to
have
him.
power.
I knew something was
Words are
wrong.
actually- you
Maybe
were
if we
affected
just
by
stayed in the
magic as
forest a
well,
little
right?
longer.
Shin, at
Yeah.
some point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
I wonder if the same would have happened to me if I kept talking to him.
The reason why you probably didn't is because you had a whole swath of people right around the corner that if they saw anything, they would have come running.
Fair enough.
I would not want to endanger you in that way. I apologize.
It's kind of my job.
If something did
If anything, I
happen to
would've-
me in that scenario, I would expect you to protect Iona.
Well, yes. I would protect them first, and then make sure you're safe.
I don't want
Look after both of you
I
first.
told you.
I
told
know
you, I'm indentured.
Protecting Iona does not necessarily mean take Iona away from the danger. If there is something you want to do, I will respect it.
Oh.
Well, cleaving that
That
bastard's
is
head
why
clean
when
off his
we
shoulders
were
would be fine.
searching and we saw Shen, I did not say let's go back to town where it's safe. I simply asked, are you comfortable with going forward? If it is something you feel mentally prepared for, then so be it. But no, and I mean no offense, I would definitely want to try and put your safety first. I understand I can't do that if I don't look after myself.
I never told you my name, but it's Michael.
I'm just glad you're okay, and I'm very glad Ted is not muted forever.
Everyone needs to know. It's
Mm.
not just me. But we know.
If you want to say a piece, go ahead.
I should let people speak their piece in private. Oh, I felt that when I stood up.
Who were you holding his funeral for?
Careful, careful. Ivy, the dead. Entirely.
When did they die? And how?
Recently. Oh, well, through the giant gash in their chest when I carried them back from the dragon.
I see.
Palmetto,
I would like to
they
talk to
are
you about
fully dead.
So we'll talk more about it tomorrow.
I know.
Bye, Nicolai.
Sorry.
Rest well.
I see Shen.
I want to talk to you.
No,
We
you're
have to be
not,
tactful with it. We
Wayne.
can't just
Enough.
go.
Enough with the shit. All right, you're not
You'll
going
know
to
when
fight
you have the
Shin,
time.
and Shin
I
is
would
not
like
going
to
fight
talk to you.
Enough.
Huh?
All right,
Oh, of course.
take your ass to
It's a bit
bed.
of a one-sided.
I just
It's a
wanted
bit
to
of a
say
one-sided fight anyway.
It's been a long
the story
day.
to sound a little
Focus
better,
on
like
rest.
more
stopped me
amazing.
before.
No. I'm gonna change the story and tell it to someone else.
I'll keep an eye on him.
Mhm.
How goes the storytelling?
You wanna hear a
Did you
story?
have fun? What was that? Did you change the story a bit?
Apparently people don't like the story that I told before, so I should probably change it to be a little more friendly.
What do you have in mind? As someone who heard the first version, I suppose
Something
you
more along
can
the
run
lines
it
at
by
the
me.
end of they live happily ever after, something like that. Something more calming than everyone dies, apparently.
It's an idealistic
Well, that would be changing the facts, I suppose.
grounded in reality.
That's true, it would change basically everything, but apparently people don't like the other story I told.
We might want to tell Plumeto too.
There is another element to this. The type of story is called... My friend, this is called a tragedy.
You good? You good?
I know there are some tragedies in the library and other stories to read from. Perhaps you can find inspiration there.
Ooh, should I create another story that I know of? Or just create a story, again, but this one's completely different.
Well, the tragedies have bad endings, no? But they word it in
Yeah, that's
magnificent
sort of what the one I
ways.
gave. It had a bad ending.
Oh.
Well,
Looking
different from
through
most
the
stories, 'cause
books
most of them always
may
ended with
give
happy
you
endings.
idea.
Sometimes you want other things to happen than a happy ending. It gets repetitive over time.
Do you think that
World
is...
never works always like that.
Do you think that is the
Not
intention?
everything's always
I'm
happy
going to go
endings.
get some rest.
Okay, you do that,
Well,
Catherine.
Catherine.
Very well.
Good night.
Oh, would you know where I can get another mana pop?
Here you are.
Oh, thank you. I found myself getting weary. Thank you.
You're welcome. You wanted to speak with me?
It is more stressful conversations. And then I will go reading in the library. Would you mind? I do not know where to discuss it as long as it's away from Lou. The conversation I had with Shin was about a story. A fact that
Was it
Shin
about-
would want to spread, and now Lou is telling this story.
They told me already.
Hi everyone, that's the 4-hour mark, marking at 10 p.m. PST,
Oh.
the end of session. Thank you very much for spending
This
time with us.
story
We
being
really
spread,
appreciate it. We hope
as
you have fun.
Shin
Have a good night.
would
Bye.
put it, is a fact, not a story. But they would like to parade it as either prophecy or history, and that's for my opinion.
I got that from Rory. With their tone, how they smiled as they talked.
I can see your hat.
I do not
feel
understand
like
why
Lou is
Lou.
colluding.
I do not know why Lou is doing this.
Lou is colluding with Shen in some shape or form. We need to actually start monitoring them. And I'm not going to joke about it like before, but they really need to be
Don't tell Wayne.
watched.
Do you think there should be intervention? I'm concerned about Lou. Also, Shen referred to them as Crimson.
Lou has two names. Lou was given to them by my old teacher, that was here. And
I see.
Crimson was just Michael's nickname, and because they were red after they absorbed a lot of chaos magic.
Yes.
We call it the blessed sleep. Back on Innistrad, if you
The story, as is put, is that the town brought in a very strong dragon that flew over the forest and needed assistance. The townsfolk look after this dragon, but then they started doing things that the dragon did not agree with, that also in different ways harmed them, did irreparable damage. And for that, because the dragon was not happy with this, decided to punish them by flattening the townsfolk in the town, obliterating it all. That is the story. That is the fact.
Unless you want to carry out your duties.
Why Shen wants to push this history forward and say that it is prophecy, that it will happen again, make it cyclical in nature.
I mean, we are retiring for the night.
It seems as if it is an inevitability. I do not want that to befall anyone here or you.
We need some way to stop. Hi, Rips.
Hi. It always shines brightest before the dawn. I went. It's always darkest before the dawn. That's how the saying goes. Oh, that's another thing. You want to learn Elvish, right? I can teach you from where I'm from. Might transfer over. Fuck if I know.
I'd like that a lot.
That sounds fun.
We can do it tonight. I need to change my pants.
Well, I'll be in the library soon.
Righty ho.
I'm heading that way. I apologize for bringing more stress.
No worries. I'm gonna go find Michael and tell him that Lou needs to be constantly watched.
I'll be in the library. I might pass out. Do not worry for me too much.
No worries.
I do not want to bring too much worry.
You need rest. Don't worry. Be well, okay?
I will be well once I do this.
Oh. Thank you.
I do not know how much you need a hug, but I like to hug a lot. Thank you.
Of course, that actually made me feel a lot better. Oh,
I'm glad.
Ah, cringe.
You're cringe!
Nah, you're cringe.
You're cringe!
You're both cringe.
You're
I think you are just as well very cringe. You're great. You're wonderful little thing. Oh, I made him disintegrate from adoration.
Oh dear.
Perhaps
Well,
that's okay.
I'll go find Michael. Thank you.
You can always get a hug from me. I have big arms for big hugs.
Yes,
this
you
lighten
do.
up my day. I'll let you get and find Michael. They are elusive at times. Good luck.
Alright. Thank you. See you soon. Sleep well.
But while it was happening, I also felt like that really strong anger. Like, wrath.
Yes.
Interesting.
Hey, Nikki, you feeling okay?
I'm a little bit exhausted. I practiced more magic today.
I can see
Yeah.
that.
Do we have any more instances?
You might want to
that
sit
we
down.
know
I got a mana pop. So that's cool.
I don't know.
Okay.
I think these have been
Well, he
most
did
of them.
say
I
that.
passed out earlier.
Is this just about the ink? Because he did say he was like gonna
Again?
summon an earth dragon. So if he's an ink magic and he could do something like that, then maybe that's a thing you can do too.
Maybe.
Would he
didn't
summon
mention
one,
it.
or would he make an illusion of one? The void fungus was an illusion after all.
So when
Maybe
I was
it's just
there,
one of his kin. What about
he had made
that?
it sound like that. He had said something along the lines of like, "Feed her to an earth dragon. I like the idea of that. Next time I'll bring a real earth dragon." And then he disappeared. Something like that.
Oh,
So
okay,
I
okay.
don't think he's.
Someone
I don't
said-
think
told
he's
me it was
making
summon.
one. Well, I
Okay,
think
okay,
maybe. Yeah. Maybe just
I
telephone.
will
Go
say,
down. Wait. What's telephone?
Summoning
I don't
magic here is incredibly difficult to do properly.
Perhaps it was less
because of
summoning and
the-
more calling.
Yes, it's similar more to a teleportation. Seeing as that things can't
Be careful, Nikki. You almost had a Nurta there.
pierce the veil
Oh.
to
It's
fine.
the outside or anything.
Sorry.
It's far more along the lines of bringing something that's already here closer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, otherwise we could probably summons people from like our home worlds to come and help us.
Precisely.
Right. Yeah.
But that in itself, teleportation magic, is also something very difficult to do. Usually you need something permanent, something physical, like the portals in town. The one that takes you upstairs is a strong physical connection already.
Yeah, it's like having a doorway instead of like just poofing wherever.
Precisely. Well, I think I've gathered quite a bit of important data. I do wish Iona were here to give her
How'd you know I was looking for you?
input.
I didn't. I've been sitting here for a while.
Have you heard the story
Oh.
that Shen
Yeah,
was
no,
trying
I've
to
been-
promote?
I've been here.
Today?
Oh, okay. This kind of surprised me.
What's that?
There was
Were
a
you there
story
for
or
your
facts that
funeral?
Shen was trying to spread.
I was.
He was telling Lou to
I'm bad at those kind of speeches.
bring
I'm
this
bad at those kind of speeches.
story
so
back
I
to
didn't,
town.
You didn't miss much.
I am also know what the story is.
And hey, I'm not the only friend you got.
I haven't heard anything about a story today.
It's good to know.
I was venturing through the forests of Kapolovis just to make sure that what was it called? A spice trap creature made it back to where it
spice
belonged.
traps.
Mm-hmm. And then at some point,
Spit on you, did it?
no, it simply wanted to go back to the forest. Once we had done that, at some point we noticed Shen speaking to Lou
By the way,
by the lake.
you'll see the most.
I decided to approach,
Stressed.
as respectful
unhappy
as I
face.
could. They welcomed me to the conversation. At that point, they were talking about a story that they were rehearsing.
Is that all
The
right?
story, or the first version, as it
can-
goes, was as I recall here.
It'll be alright.
A dragon flew over a forest of great mystery and unknowns. and
Boy, I
found
hope so.
themselves at a town where the townsfolk helped them. They stay at the town,
Did you hear what happened to me?
but over time,
The ink.
decisions the
I'm sorry,
townfolk
physical
made
happened. You couldn't speak.
harmed the dragon in some
I
way.
remember.
And the
you
dragon
couldn't
did not
speak.
favor these choices. Decided to
Probably a
punish
good
the
reason why I don't
townsfolk
remember.
in the town by crushing it all. The end.
Well, unrelated.
I
note
was
real
queried.
quick about that
Is it a
teleportation.
story or is it fact? I said, perhaps it is both. Then that would make it history. Then they proposed, perhaps it is prophecy. Then I simply said, perhaps it is both. It is cyclical.
Or a warning.
So,
A prophecy.
Yes.
Portents.
Shin made it very clear that
What were you gonna say?
the
Ivan?
question was for me and for the others to decide. Is it fact or is it history? Is it prophecy? That is the story.
Interesting. Oh, goodness.
I was going to weigh in on that teleportation bit. We have actually been able to do a teleportation spell. Took 3 of us. No, 4 of us. Tobias was a part of it, I'm pretty sure, weren't you?
I was a spectator.
Okay,
If
you
I
were a spectator, then
recall,
3.
the results were less than satisfactory.
We managed to teleport all of the, what's it called?
Stolen
all
food?
of the vegetables and yes, all the fruit and everything to there, and I think Nurta too, right? And a staff.
Yes.
Yes, Nurta was the 4th. There we go. Me, Iona, George, and Nurta. So, I mean, Nurta and the staff may have been a physical component of it, but about 4 mages should be able to transport a hefty amount of things.
Well, it was chaos magic, and we also, as part of that, the vegetables that came with us, some of them became, like, alive and had little feet and started running around.
Oh, I remember this. With all the food that was on the island being teleported.
I heard about it.
Yeah.
Yes, that
I
did
wasn't there,
happen.
So,
We don't know if that was my
even though
fault.
it did kind of work, I would agree with Tobias that some of the results were less than satisfactory.
We have no proof that those moving vegetables had anything to do with that teleportation, and it may as well have been just the fact that the Feywilds are like that.
Well, those results
I
are
have a
in line with
question.
previous results and studies I've done.
Is there perhaps an aspect of there needs to be a potency to the amount of energy put into this spell, or is it that people need to be directing it?
Good question. If I was there to witness, maybe I'd have a better grasp, but teleportation magic is a bit of a blind spot for me.
I think of it like performance.
also
Does
say
the
that my
instrument
magic
need to
isn't
be
very
loud,
strong.
or do you need a chorus?
I don't know. Good question.
Ivy, you okay? You
Are you
fell off the table.
Ivy, you good? You fell off.
Yeah, I'm just standing up. I didn't want to stand up on the table.
Whoa, she's only had a funeral
fell off.
like 20 minutes ago. She hasn't fallen off that much.
Right, true.
It's true. It was very interesting going to your own funeral.
Were you late for it?
Yes, I was actually.
You get to hold
Oh,
that one for your whole life now. Well, your afterlife.
That's true.
It's true. My afterlife until I make the great resurrection and then come back.
Did you have a funeral the first time you died?
I forget. It's been so long. I don't even remember who I was before Vampire. I'm not even sure if I'm 100% born into it, or if That's because I did have a family, sort of. But I don't remember if that was a faux family or not.
For me, I kind of
Such
had a
as living
funeral.
Mr. Lawrence?
That was fun.
And you did
Mr.
great.
Lawrence
You
or
were like,
anyone else?
you started out
Is
with
it
I don't do
any-
great. Teleportation magic
hasn't
is a
fallen
bit
off
of a
that
blind
much.
spot.
I think
Thumbs up.
that's all for now.
I let
It's
my
getting
emotions
late.
get
We should
the best
probably
of
wrap
me.
this up.
Like,
Yeah,
I didn't
my
hear
arms
what
were
you
getting
said,
very
but
tired.
thank you.
I am going to.
Oh no, I said you did great. You said you weren't great, but you were amazing. Thumbs up. That was a really good speech.
Thank you.
Yeah. One question before we
That was a
depart,
phenomenal
Lawrence.
speech.
Have you been
You're
able to
flattering me.
determine what ingredients were used to make up the ink?
Ivy.
What's that?
Pippiswick.
Have you been able to determine
yes,
which
yes.
ingredients were used to make the
Were
ink?
you using the book earlier? The one with the magic ink
That's what
thing?
I
Oh
need the
shit.
things
Hello,
for, so I can
everyone.
study it better.
The magic ink.
Okay.
Oh no.
I should be able
The one
to
that. Oh, okay.
acquire the rest
I
of those
wanted to
tomorrow.
talk to Mr. Gracious about it today, but I wasn't sure if
let's hope
anyone
so.
was able to.
I
But
can
I ended
start
up doing
prepping the
way
ones
too
you've
many
given
other
me.
things today to do it.
So it'll take less time.
I
when we
spoke to
receive
him on
the
something
rest.
else, and
If there's
apparently,
anything you
another book was
require
found out there, but he didn't seem to
for
know
more
much about that
studying,
either.
because I know some of you are trying to study these,
Apparently
don't tell me
some
where
water mage
I can help,
in some
or
of
if
the
any
past
tools
iterations
get
of town
damaged.
started learning how to
I'm
use
happy
their
to
water
repair
magic to make
anything.
things like change the weather.
I think
Which
you
I thought
need
was
to rest for
fascinating,
today,
right?
Nicolai.
But
Oh, true.
as-
I am
as
trying to walk
the notes
to the
go on,
library, and I
was the one
am
that was
being
led
miserable.
us up there to the cliffside. I remembered that
I'll give
one.
you a
Right.
hand.
So as I was reading through it,
Thank
it
you.
became a jarbled mess of
I thought if I sat
unintelligible
down, I would be
scribbles,
fine, but
so
no.
I
Hope it
imagine
didn't
it
again.
did not end well for that man. But
I have the mana pop though. I am prepared.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
Maybe you should take some of those when we venture into the forest.
If I can make some kind of other thing like a mana pop, perhaps I can.
I think Tobias is helping.
Perhaps I'll be okay.
Mr. Nicola. But,
No, I simply need to exercise more. This is something that I. Like any other kind of exercise, cardio, strength, I need to work on mana exercise.
Being dead, do you have to do cardio?
Nope.
Well, I suppose that's one benefit.
There are ways I can improve myself. I can work on myself even if I'm in a stagnant sort of state of being. In this twilight of life and death, no. But it's not so necessary. Oh, there's a funny. Oh, I am very silly. I will rest on the couch, maybe. Oh, the pillows are upstairs. I did not think. I simply rambled. Apologies, my friend.
It's fine.
I'm glad nothing severe happened today.
I think today was positive overall.
I'll try to take it easy. Feel free to get angry at me if I do not. I've always been a bit of a workaholic. Becoming undead definitely did not help that.
I don't think I'll have to get angry, but I may become disappointed.
Somehow, that is even more terrifying. I appreciate it.
Oh, let that motivate you. Have a good night, Nicolai.
Oh yes, I motivate myself to snooze. My boy gonna be snoozing now. Look at him.
resting and being well. Can't believe this. Well, he's not well. I mean, but it's okay. It's alright. It's fine. Thank you for the raids. I hope you had a wonderful time with whatever you were doing. I am going to chill as well. Bye bye.